Hello. Welcome everyone. X-Pac bless, many yellows gimmick. I'm here with the boy who is blue.
Hello, Caxigas.
Alright, so I misremembered, and we have another 11-minute call with Will and Lauren before he talks to Jamie again. This Jamie call, by the way, Blue Boy, it's the one I was thinking of, you know.
Okay.
With one of my favorite lines right now in it, so.
Cool.
What were you gonna say?
Said cool?
Cool. Cool. Alright, well, let's just get into this 11-minute Will Fest here. This takes place on December 6th. This is the day after Will talked to him last time you heard us. Hearing everything twice. Might be on your end. Braden B donates and says, Lauren needs corn the long way. I agree.
Oh, yeah. He has the perfect teeth for it.
Well, actually, I feel like you'd be missing teeth. Or missing corn there.
Yeah, he just puts it down his throat and like pulls it back, and all the corn
like
comes off the cob, you know?
He's a Looney Tune.
Yeah. You're hearing an echo.
No.
I hear you once.
I did not call the selling agent for the trailer a failure. Thank you, Braden. Okay, alright, let's get into Will. Will's Dumas. Alright, let me get this going.
Hello. Hey. Hey.
Hey, Lauren, it's Will. What was that?
I don't know. Fucking weather has been fucked up, so it's probably got something to do with that.
Yeah, you sounded like you were in a snowstorm.
Yeah. Well,
You playing the call?
Yeah.
Oh, you probably want to see that, wouldn't you? And not Donkey Kong music. Hold on. Lauren's mom's Camelto said, Baja, but I'm assuming I'm Baja, but it could be something else. Much love to everyone. Thank you, Lauren's mom's Camelto. It's a very interesting name. I, for one, don't want to see that.
How you doing, bud?
Well, I'm hanging in there.
I hear you. I should
Still
be
hasn't-
asleep right now.
Pee-wee just donated and said, so gorgeous when you two stream, so beautiful.
I know you are.
Now, are we special, or are we precious? The way we are with you? Fama just donated too and said, true or false? Lauren still likes monkeys. He does not. He hates monkeys now. I don't know if you got the
Yeah,
memo.
he hates them.
DSP Historical Society donated and said, you just want to park your pussy on Carter's neck. Thank you guys. Thank you all. Appreciate it very much. So much. Alright. Let's see if spoilers, I think Lauren's about to give up on Jamie at this point. He's like, we're gonna start talking. It's been 3 days.
Yeah. Well, I've been sleeping off and on, hoping she called, but she still ain't called.
She hasn't called?
No.
Hmm.
So, I don't know.
Reborn cut and Mike Scott says last week Clobber played a realtor call. It was pretty funny. The realtor now knows a registered sex offender lives in the shithole, and he said it was disgusting. I haven't heard that. I was busy. I missed.
Oh, yeah, he did. Someone called, and like the first thing the realtor says is like, man, I don't like saying this, but I gotta tell you, there's a sex offender who lives in this property right now.
Well, that makes me not want to go buy it then.
And then the realtor like talked the guy out of the trailer. He's like, you know, for this price, you can find something a lot better.
I mean, he's not wrong. Thing's a piece of shit. Last Sunday, damn doctor, Gorilla Face Gwen also donated said, Yellow! Blue Boy, can you ask Black Boy what size rims he has on his gold Chevrolet Suburban?
22s.
not familiar with this Black Boy character, but thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. I will have to go back and listen to this call. Yes, Paul is in the overalls.
Maybe she's too involved with her internet bitches.
Whoa! Oh, I
Was there
didn't know
what?
that.
I'm sorry?
So maybe she's too involved with her internet bitches.
Bitches?
Yeah. Rod and Todd.
Rod and Todd.
How can
You
he
think
say
she's
that
talking
and not
about
think it's fake?
No, I don't.
I don't think he's ever watched an episode of The Simpsons in his life. Otherwise, that would really stick out to him, I think. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
I mean, even then, their names rhyme. It's kind of weird. Rod and Todd. Except, that's the one time he said Rod and Todd. Most of the times he says Todd and Rod, and it's really weird.
I mean, I guess not realizing that Jamie's last name was Boutte for the longest time. I guess he just doesn't pay attention to these things.
He's kind of...
Terabelle. Like, how are you fucking this dumb?
Well, you know. He's a special big guy.
I don't know. I know she's not calling me.
Oh,
Right.
10 days ago.
Well, I mean,
No idea.
I don't want to sound rude, Lauren, but you did break up with her, right?
Yeah, I did, but you know, I want us back, and
Mm-hmm.
she knows it. She knows it. We both fucked up and hurt each other, and
What did she really do that was fucked up?
well, she stood in the doorway naked.
Right.
Someone's requesting me to say Keishi. Keishi?
You even said that you didn't know if she was wanting to join in with you and your girlfriend or what.
Yeah, I'm not sure. She was hopped up on shit, though, you know. She was all pilled up.
You know,
I wouldn't hold
and
that
she knew
against
she
her.
wasn't. She knew she wasn't supposed to be doing more medication than what she was prescribed too. She knew
Yeah.
that. She's done it before, and she knew what it did to her before.
Right, I know, Lauren, but just, you know, from her aspect of things, you know, like from her side, she's just spiraling, you know? Her life's
Oh,
just
well.
falling apart at every turn. Every time she turns around, it's falling apart.
No, I know the feeling,
Right.
but
But
I mean, her and I can get it back together if she fucking calls me.
Well, you said some wild ass shit, right? So maybe she doesn't want to talk to you right now.
And but it's been 3 days.
Well, you can't put a time limit on how someone feels.
Yeah, but I can't wait around forever either.
Forever. It's been 3 days.
Right, well, 3 days isn't a long time if you think about it.
trailers for...
It's a long time for me and her.
It's a long time.
Didn't you say you've done this amount of time before?
No, yeah, we've done it before, but it hurts too much not knowing and waiting and hanging on.
So you give up on her after 3 days?
It's not that I'm giving up on her, but she's not giving me any sign of anything.
Reborn interrupting so no one's confused here. Not that you would be. Didn't he say a couple calls ago that like he was gonna win her back,
Yeah.
and now he's just given up because he hasn't been able to talk to her in 3 days?
For 3 days.
Yeah, well, I don't feel like hanging on, so.
So you'd
Yeah,
rather
it's-
just end it?
No, I don't want to just end it.
Right, but that's what you're saying.
But I don't want to just end it. But if she didn't want to end it, she knows how to call me. She knows how to send me a text message.
A message?
Oh, no.
Huh?
Nothing. A text message?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's not making any effort to do it.
But you just said that like you're ready to move on since she's been too long.
Don't put words in my mouth.
That's what you
Now
said.
that I'm ready, it's not that I'm ready to move on. It's just that what choice do I
Well,
have?
that was a bad one.
Maybe
and see
she's
what
ready to
happens.
move on.
What's up, Clark?
I'm waiting to see what happens. How long do I have to wait around and hurt?
What a dick.
What else does he have to do?
Not work. That's for one thing.
I mean, you're waiting around anyways.
Yeah, you're not doing anything anyways, so like, well, that's the thing though, is he has nothing to occupy his mind, so all he's thinking about is all the guys, all the internet bitches, as he put it, she's talking to all day in these 3 days. Few things. Let's address a few things. One, ladies and gentlemen, we have hit under 100 days, and we're all going to jail. We're at 98 days, so
Ooh, I don't want to do that.
yeah, pucker your buttholes or whatever. Mike Scott also said that he's come to the conclusion that Warren's dick is so small YouTube doesn't notice. And now he has a new one where he's naked in the shower doing a kissy face. I can barely make it out right now, but it is there.
Nice.
Shocking. I don't know how you keep getting away with this, Mike Scott, but one of these days. We have a donation from Reborn's Beef Tent. Can I get an honest read on the Molly Fair situation? My headcanon is she mentioned going there with a boy her age and Lauren lost his mind and went there. Do you think Tony went with him? And if not, how big is Batista's dick? Do you want to start with that one? And not the Batista's dick part. We don't need to talk about it every stream. Alright? Chill out.
I don't know if Tony went. I mean, he said he had a hotel room booked, right?
He says he did. Now, I would like to reiterate this point from the DD87 is that Lauren is not a reliable narrator, or whatever the hell it is.
True, but why would you say that? Because doesn't that imply that you're there to have sex with her? Because he did say he had to work the next day.
Yeah, it makes no sense. But that's the thing is a lot of his stories that are made up don't make sense.
Yeah. It was 4.5 hours away from Cornville. It's a pretty far drive.
It's a full day of work. Just driving.
Just driving there and back just to see someone. I mean, he definitely didn't go up there just to look at her.
No. I don't...
You don't drive 4.5 hours just to look at someone.
Yeah.
Especially if he said he's seen her through the cam before. So he knew she was real.
I honestly don't think Tony went. That's my opinion.
Neither do I.
He just loves using Tony as the person. He always fucks at Tony's house. Tony went with him. Now he'll say Tony did stuff and you can't confirm it because Tony is dead.
I mean, obviously we'll never know, but it shows you just like the level he goes to stalk a woman.
Yeah, oh definitely.
And how obsessive he is. Like if he did have a real woman near him, it'd be pretty scary.
Yeah, hold on here. Someone's complaining about volumes. Give me a second. Yeah, I definitely think he's a little liar bitch boy, but I think that he alright, I should have fixed it. I think it's possible he could have gone. I don't think that all of what he's saying happened though. There wasn't this whole we wanted to see each other. It would have been more of Lauren wanted to see her.
Yeah.
And creepily stalk her.
The hotel room thing is what always makes me wonder if there was plans for them to like hook up, but
yeah, definitely.
I also think he probably badgered her for so long to be like, we need to see each other, and then he found out where she would be and decided to go
or he'd be
on his own.
He'd be like, what are you doing tonight? And she goes, I'm going to the fair. And he's like, I'm getting my truck.
Yeah.
Something like that. But good question. I obviously, the world will never know. But I would say it is possible he went. I don't care about the Batista part of this question. And I don't think Tony went. That's my answer. We got a donation from Majestic P Bucket. Fucking name right there. They asked, how much would it cost to get Black Boy to slam a fifth of Henny, pass out, wake up, and rip ass while draining the snake?
Well, was it a pee bucket or was he peeing into the shower? Because I'm thinking it was the shower. And thanks to Salt Boy, and subscribe to Majestic Falcor. He does some very awesome animal attacking each other streams. They're great. He provides almost no commentary, so it's very interesting. Yes, but he's a great guy.
I don't know who he is.
He's this weirdo who gets drunk and falls asleep on stream. It's pretty hilarious.
right, well, thank you, Majestic P Bucket, for that. I really appreciate that.
But all it would cost me that question, you just gotta provide me the bottle of Hennessy, and I'll do the rest myself.
Man, Hennessy is not fun to drink.
Yeah, that ain't cheap. But thanks to Stall Boy.
I want a biscuit. Sorry, I don't know why it took me forever to read that. I want a biscuit donating and said, I re-listened to the great What Do call. Jamie asked what time Tony's funeral is the next day, and Lauren doesn't know. He said the memorial was the day at Tony's sister's house, and he didn't go to that. Did he go to the funeral, or was he not invited to either?
They had a funeral without telling him when it was, right?
I believe he was not invited to the funeral, but he stated that there would be children there, so he didn't go
That
for
was his excuse, right?
that reason. Yeah, air quotes, you know. That reason was, you know, oh, I can't.
I mean, what's worse, just saying they didn't invite you or saying you couldn't go because kids are there?
Wait, I mean, I don't. It's your best friend. I think you'd be trying to make something happen and go there. Just my opinion. I don't know if they told him about the memorial thing. I don't know. Again, Lauren is not a reliable person to go off of when he's telling you things that happened. I would assume he just wasn't invited, so. You don't really need an invite to a funeral. He could have just gone, I guess. Maybe.
But I don't think they told him even when it was.
No.
Like, I don't think he knew when it happened. I think by the time Wendy told him, it was like, we already had the funeral.
Yeah, so, I don't know. Not sure, guys. Sorry. I don't have an answer for that one. My guess is Wendy didn't tell him. Wendy does hate Lorne's Codfisher says Wendy he was bugging Wendy for like a ladder or a plow or something, and she said, "Oh, well, give me $300." So Lorne gave her $300, and he got neither of those things back. No snow plow or ladder or whatever the fuck he was looking for. No $300. So. All right, should we get back to Will here? Who totally doesn't sound like me. Thank you to those who donated. Sorry some of those questions aren't really great answers, but I don't have the actual answers, so.
Well, maybe she's hurting too, Lauren. Did you ever think of that? I mean, I don't know exactly what you said, but clearly it's having an impact.
I know.
If you know, then why are you saying this stuff?
Because we both hurt each other. You know, we're not going to get over it if we don't talk.
Right, but last time we talked, you seemed more upset about her work stuff, which again, that's her career. And you just did stuff to be mean, and like if that stuff hurt you so much, your response was to just be cruel.
What do I do, Will? Wait around while she talks on the computer to these fucking jackasses?
Well, what you shouldn't do is send her a bunch of vile text messages. That'd be the first step.
Yeah, but then she starts falling for them, and here I am still waiting for her.
What?
I said, she starts falling for them, and then here I am still waiting for her.
You don't even know if she's talking to anyone.
No, I don't.
But your mind's already going there.
No, I know. It's a way to think of them.
That's
there's more
what
ways.
you thought about the entire relationship is that she's moving on to someone else. Me, Maggie Joe, some guy from, to quote you, cocksucker from the internet.
Yeah, well, how many people was there that she was waiting to see if I was going to move on to?
0.
Yeah.
I don't understand what your point was there. It seems like one of you is insecure and the other is not. That's what I'm getting from this.
Okay, so real quick, Lauren's point here is that she doesn't have to worry about him moving on to a new woman because there's no worry, but he does worry.
Okay.
What that has to do with what he said in breaking up with her, no idea how that relates. Again,
Right.
He broke up with her, so if she was talking to another guy, that's on him. Or I mean, like, It's not even on anyone at that point. They're not together. He fucked up. So, what an idiot. All right, let's hear the rest of this.
Yeah, well, I never put anybody else in the way. I never told her that I was in love with anybody else.
No, Lauren, that's you're looking at that all wrong. That says more about you, doesn't it?
No, it says more about both of us.
What does it say about her?
It says that she didn't have anything to worry about.
Or she doesn't feel threatened by anything.
Okay, so because I never gave her a reason to.
Right, but I guarantee you, Lauren, you're reading this all wrong, bud.
He thinks that they're like on equal grounds here. She's not worried about him going to meet someone else clearly because she's not talking to him.
Right, yeah. It's I don't know. It's always like with him it's just about know you know what I mean? Like
yeah.
If he's
well, and she knows there's no one else. She said it so many times before, like, go ahead and try, Lauren. There's no one around you to date.
Yeah.
So
he's like, how would you like if I was in front of a girl with a jock strap on? She's like, go for it, motherfucker.
One of you's a 55-year-old, like, troll, and one of you's a beautiful model. Like, I don't think she's worried about what Lauren is potentially doing.
Right. She's got, like, attractive people around her who are interested, and she's turning them down because, you know, Lauren, even though in real life, obviously that wouldn't happen. But, he's just sitting there, like, paranoid that if anyone speaks to her, he's got so little to offer that she's just gonna be like, yep, fuck this guy. I mean, that's my perception on it, is that Lauren knows he has nothing to offer. And that's why he's...
Well, Outdoor Loser points out a good thing. We're acting like James the first beautiful woman that he's ever dated. You remember when he told that to Maria?
Oh my god, yes. I do.
And she was just like, she just like scoffed at him like, are you serious?
Yeah, I can't believe he had the balls to say that to her. Yeah, all the women I've dated are beautiful. Have they? Well, because outside of the list here, let's name someone he actually dated that was beautiful. Who did he date? I'll wait.
Yeah. He said Nikki had black teeth.
Okay, Nikki...
I think means she does drugs, but I don't think he dated her.
He didn't date her. He tried with a give me your loans and I'll maybe think about it, and he didn't date her. Didn't date Paula, right? Didn't date any from Amanda James on. Those were never real women, so didn't date any of them. Who has he dated? Didn't he tell Casey he hasn't dated anyone?
He did say that to her.
So then why is he telling his PO that he only dates beautiful women? He hasn't dated anyone.
Well, he's counting his catfish who have been above average looking for the most part.
True. Well, not Winnie.
Winnie was not.
Well, eventually Winnie wasn't.
Well, the real Winnie, like the one he found out she wasn't Pepsi Girl.
Right, when she wasn't Casey and then she wasn't Pepsi Girl. That girl was, you know.
How did he find out she wasn't Pepsi Girl, though?
I don't know.
No.
He didn't date Nikki, John Ryan. Nikki had, like, a boyfriend and kids. Right? Am I remembering wrong?
Yeah, she got a restraining order against him. She called the cops.
Yeah. They never even held hands or kissed, I believe he says to somebody, right?
He says it's in the psych report when he during that part where they talk about it. They asked him, like, how do you know Nikki was your girlfriend? And he's like, well, we haven't kissed or been intimate yet, but then something else I don't remember, but
okay.
I don't think she ever was his girlfriend.
I'm gonna say that's a no in my book, but if she said, like, hey, we're dating, and they didn't do any of those things, maybe, but Tyrone donated and said, was the Amanda James thing ever confirmed to be real? I always thought that sounds like BS he made up on the spot. I don't think it was.
I don't know if Lauren is that clever enough to make that up on the spot, like with the whole buying Dale Earnhardt Jr. things.
Yeah,
I mean, we've seen him come up with lies on the spot. Silent Rick. I mean, come on, dude. Dump Truck Man. That works than the Amanda James story.
Too.
Yeah.
The other thing too is if you look at his MySpace page around then, he had a lot of Dale Earnhardt on there, and he definitely likes I don't know the term for it. He you know, chameleon or whatever the fuck it is. Well, Amanda James likes Dale Earnhardt. I like Dale Earnhardt. Do you ever hear him talk about Dale Earnhardt now? No, you don't.
No.
Apparently, he's a big Alabama, you know, Roll Tide fan here now too. So
He did watch a few Alabama games, so yeah, he just adapts to whatever his girlfriend's interests are.
So I don't know. I could see the Amanda James thing being real, and by that I mean a woman conned him into free shit. That's my take on it. Thank you, Tyrone. Ramona's Diaper donated and said, do you guys actually think Lauren knows he has nothing to offer? I disagree. I think he is so he is delusional enough to truly believe he is a great catch. The only reason I disagree is because he is so insecure.
Yeah, he's very insecure, but do I think he thinks he has stuff to offer?
Yes, he does. His singing voice, his carpentry, he really does believe those things to be his mother.
Yeah, I think what he has to offer, he thinks is like true love. I don't think he thinks that he doesn't have anything tangible to offer her.
Mm-hmm.
But he definitely thinks he has stuff to offer. He thinks he can treat you better than any other guy would. But he's also very, very insecure. Yeah. I think he knows deep down he's not as hot as he thinks he is.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, I just because his insecurity is to a level I've never seen in my life. So I just wonder why he's up that high there. I'm sure there's multiple factors, but I would assume him knowing he doesn't have money or a nice place or a good job.
And see, Tiffany makes a great point. Tiffany, you know, he needs someone to fix it. He thinks he's like a good project for a woman.
Project man. Yes. Okay. Yep. Yeah, I could see that.
Like if you just help me, I can be the greatest guy ever.
I'm gonna also agree with Jay Potato's parking lot party. He thinks that Amanda James things may have been a romance scam. I could see that. Just getting free shit and sending her money, because when he says bought her Dale Earnhardt shit, he didn't have an address, right? So my guess would be that he sent her money to buy Dale Earnhardt stuff. You know what I mean?
Did he not have an address? I thought he did have her address.
I don't think so. Then why didn't he go visit her?
I don't think he was invited to.
Well, do you think Lauren needs an invitation, especially if he wasn't restricted by state to stay there?
I guess that's true. I don't know. I never thought of that.
See, Dan Jones says he knew the town. P.O. box, you know, a wire transfer of money to her kind of thing. I could see it.
Yeah, you know what? He probably did. Yeah, he probably went and bought gift cards and read her the serial numbers on the back or whatever.
Pee-wee says, I can rule the universe if I had his confidence. I agree, Pee-wee.
Right, I wish I had a fraction of his confidence.
Me too, definitely. And Ben Soto says, love you guys, love the show. Long time listener. He said, love you guys. I've loved you guys for a long time. Dropping more vids, Blue Boy?
Yeah, I have plans to drop more videos. I want to do the Casey text messages, but I think we're waiting to get through the Jamie stuff before we do the thruple thing, so...
Oh, we can do thruple stuff next week if you want.
Oh, I don't care. I mean, I'm good with whatever.
We'll see. Thank you all. It's truly appreciated. Let's wrap up this conversation with Will and get into the main event.
Yeah.
Your insecurities and jealousy have been an issue since day one. And you're trying to say that you're the one that was being fair by saying I didn't have any threats in front of her, and that's why she doesn't feel this way. But she probably doesn't even feel that way if there was. So then what's your reasoning after that? So let's say you had a bunch of female friends, and you were like, I'm gonna go hang out with such and such, and she goes, go for it. Then what? Then what's your excuse right now?
Also, Heelborn will drop some videos too at some point.
It's hard being away from each other.
It decides the word.
Right, but that's not what I was asking.
I don't know. I'm just not even gonna answer any questions right now. I just want to talk to her, and
okay.
I don't have shit for time left on my phone.
Why? You said you had half your phone. You haven't done anything all day.
No, Roy's been texting me and shit and wearing my fucking battery down. And now I'm down to probably less than a quarter. I'm almost down to the yellow.
The yellow? You still have plenty of time.
No, I don't have plenty of time.
How was your day?
Fucking sucked.
Why?
Had to deal with all this shit.
What shit?
Fucking no power and all this other crap.
You just out of power, and that's what sucks.
No, it's just more than just the power. Other shit's happened too, but
Oh, what happened?
well, nothing I want to talk about right now, especially with not much battery life.
Oh, you can't give me like a
Open
brief
Chicago.
synopsis?
Yeah, I don't have my truck right now.
What?
We got stopped today because of an uninspected vehicle.
Oh, really?
Trying to get the fucker inspected and not inspected yet. So they fucking took it. He's got it inspected tomorrow. I can get it back tomorrow. But I had a fucking doctor appointment tomorrow, so everything's all fucked up right now.
Yeah, so how are you gonna do that? So you have to go, is it impounded?
No, they just brought it to a garage so they can inspect it tomorrow.
Okay, so then you have to go to the garage and get it inspected, and then you have to go to the doctor's appointment.
The cop has to inspect it. So I got a court date for the fucking March.
March?
Yeah.
So you have to wait until March to get your truck back.
No, I can get my truck back tomorrow. The cop has to inspect it and tell me whether or not it passes inspection. So I already know it's not because of fuel line and emergency brake. And I tried to fix them both, but instead of replacing just a small part of it, I got to replace the whole thing on both of them.
And why were
So
you
then what does
driving
that
it?
mean for you? Do you have to pay like a fine or something?
Well, I'll probably wind up having to pay a fine for that fucking piece of shit.
How much that's gonna run you?
No idea.
Can they repair it
I
at the
asked
garage
her.
they're checking it at?
They can, but I'm not going to pay them to.
Why not?
I'll take it over Elton's, and me and Elton will do it.
Didn't you try that before?
Yeah, we fixed my water pump before, and that's what we tried to fix. We thought that might.
Reborn, this is
Might
when the
do it,
cop
but it
pulled him
didn't.
over, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is the illegal passing that he got on his record,
Yeah,
I think,
okay.
is what it was. He goes in this, I mean, he's explaining the story, but it's just like, he saw lights and was an asshole and just went for it. And then they were like, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, oh, I didn't do anything.
So now we're going to replace the whole thing.
Wow, that's nut.
So, but I'm going to get off here just in case she still calls, and
Right.
I have a little bit of battery life left.
Yeah, I don't know. She doesn't come to bug me for my phone. That's why I figured I saw you text me. I thought I'd give you a call.
Yeah.
Tarabelle just fell asleep, so.
No, she's obviously busy. So,
Maybe she.
Oh, there you go. Sigmund's got it. He was pulled over for operating a defective vehicle. It's because he didn't pass inspection. So this isn't the illegal passing. That was a different day, I think.
Oh, okay.
But yes, thank you, Sigmund. I forgot he got 2 tickets.
She just wants to
I
make
will.
herself learn. What?
all right, I'm going to get off the phone.
Hey, man. I'm just saying, like, you gotta think that, he said some hurtful things, and it might take time to get past that, to even talk to you.
It might, but, it doesn't help not talking.
Right, but maybe she doesn't want. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like,
I know, maybe she doesn't want to. There's
no, I'm
nothing
not
I
saying
can do
that.
about it.
I'm saying right now she might not want to talk to you.
I'm going to get off here and save what battery life I have left in case she winds up wanting to.
Okay.
Spoiler alert, he does not. And by he, I mean she does not call him. Oh, Sigmund, okay, yeah.
Well, I hope to talk to you soon,
Alright.
bud.
All right, I'll talk to you later, Will.
Alright, bye, bud.
Bye.
Bye bye. Alright, there we go. So, this all leads into the next day when they talk in the wee hours of the evening. If I can find the Thacken call. There we go. We have a couple donations. We got YouTube Creator Fund Canada donated and said, how am I supposed to know if I like the sex doll better? I haven't even got to try it yet. Now I changed my mind. Now I'm thinking that I like the sex doll better. And
Fair
that's
point.
That's the quote. I just can't remember.
It's the Sika video.
Oh, Well, thank you, YouTube Creator Fund. I'm not as familiar with Sika, so. Trapper Keeper donated and said, I was at Target checkout today and my AirPods disconnected to Blue Boy saying, you don't need a voice to suck.
I'm sorry about that. That happened to me at work once. I was listening to a Winnie call, and it was like right at the time he's like, you don't need someone to help you clean your asshole. And like the office was super quiet and just my AirPods disconnected. It's pretty embarrassing.
Well, you know, it happens. I luckily haven't had that happen, but, you know, I would be laughing listening to stuff. What are you listening to? I don't know, podcast or something.
But it just happened to be at that part where I'm like, are you kidding me? Out of all times for it to disconnect,
Right,
it's
yeah.
when he's yelling at her about cleaning her asshole.
Well, is that the worst, or would it be worse when it's like, ooh?
Oh, the ghost mode?
What are you listening to?
Oh, I don't know.
You just hear, that's Maguro.
Oh, God. That might be worse.
Yeah, I would just leave the store, you know, or work. All right. Here it is. Here's Lauren's first conversation with Jamie since the text messages.
Hi, Precious.
Ugh.
Ugh. Right off the bat, being gross.
What?
Hi. I love you.
Oh, God.
And I'm
He's
sorry.
talking to his daughter.
Yeah. Time to love bomb, you know what I'm saying?
Will you forgive
You're an
me?
asshole.
Huh?
You're an asshole.
I know, I'm sorry.
Why is he using this voice? It's really creeping me out.
The baby voice? Like, oh,
Yeah.
sorry, hun. Like the dad voice, I guess is what it would be.
Yeah, like he's talking to a toddler.
I don't know. I think him just saying I'm sorry is gonna. He thinks he's gonna fix it.
Ugh.
I love you so
Sorry
much,
doesn't
Jamie.
fix it.
Well, I know. That's all I can say is sorry. That's all I can say in words. I'm sorry I'm an asshole. I love you so much.
I don't like you right now.
You haven't liked me for the last 4 days.
I love you so much, but after 3 days, I was about to give up on you.
I don't like you right now. He goes, you haven't liked me for 4 whole days. Oh, baby boy. I wonder why. Maybe it's because you said something about shoving Lomandre all the way and winning.
Yeah, that'll do it usually.
Yeah, that'll win her back.
That's a lot of not liking.
The things you said were disgusting.
What?
Fucking don't.
That's a lot
That's
of
a lot
not
of
liking.
not liking.
That's a normal
The
one.
things you said were disgusting. Why would I?
Oh, I was hurt. I was so hurt, Jamie.
Oh, good boy.
I couldn't even
No
explain
excuse.
how hurt I was.
No excuse.
I know. I just.
Then why are you saying it?
Just because I was mad and upset and hurt and confused, and
No, why are you saying this?
why am I saying what?
You just said you know there's no excuse.
Well, I know there's no excuse. If I hadn't have been so hurt and upset, I never would
Then
have
what
said
are you
that.
doing?
If I never would have been so hurt and upset, I never would have said that. I was so confused.
Oh, that's his go-to excuse, isn't it? I don't know what to do with.
If I could take it back, I would, but I can't. It already happened.
Doesn't matter. The things you said was vile and disgusting and disrespectful and scary. So it's my fault you did that.
No, it's not. I'm taking responsibility for me saying it.
No, you aren't.
Okay. Well, I said it, so I'm admitting that I said it, and it was terrible for me to do that. And I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that I did it.
I'm so sorry they did.
I can't take it back. All I can do is
Because
fix it.
yada yada reason excuses.
Jamie, I was hurt.
Excuses.
It was a mistake. That's what it was.
That
It
was
a
more
mistake.
than a mistake.
It was a mistake mixed with hurt.
It was more than mistake.
That's a stupid way to say
It
something.
was a mistake mixed with hurt.
It's a mistake mixed with hurt.
I'm sorry that I
I
let that
don't
happen.
like you right now for good reason.
Well, I understand, but you haven't liked me for 4 days. And I love you more than anything.
Aww. Lorny boy.
I don't ever
Did
want
I
to
say
be
any of
with
that garbage to you? Stop putting shit on me, you asshole.
Jamie,
Look at Lorny boy right now in the game.
we both need to fess up that we've done things wrong.
Stop with this 4-day bullshit.
We both need to fess up that we've done things wrong. We hurt each other.
I should never speak to you again after what you said.
That's true.
Yeah, you should, because you know I didn't mean it.
It really seemed like he meant it when he said it.
I felt the same
And you
way.
know that I didn't mean it.
I'm not sad or hurt. I'm angry.
Oh,
How do I know that?
You weren't meaning it.
how do you know that? Probably because all I care about is you.
You meant every fucking word.
No, I didn't mean every word. All I care about, Jamie, is you.
Oh. I hate to interrupt Lauren's really shitty apology, but we have some donations. Ninja with a ghost emoji says, finally able to catch alive. How you living, boys?
Ninja. Thanks for stopping by.
Doing well, thank you. How are you, fine person? Medium Souls was also donating and said Lauren should have gave her a warning breakup instead of a regular breakup. That's a good point.
What was that from?
Lauren said it. He said he was sending a warning text.
Okay, yeah.
I'll send you a warning message or a warning call or something like that. Thank you, Ninja, and thank you, Medium Syllables. Appreciate it. Let's get on with this great apology he's got going.
So when you hurt me,
You're disgusting.
it hurts. When you hurt me, it hurts a lot. It's not just a little bit.
Here we go again. Blaming me.
I'm not blaming you, Jamie.
You are, though.
I'm telling you the way that it is.
Yes, you are.
I don't know if he's too stupid to realize that's what he's
You
doing.
need to accept that I can be hurt.
Oh my god.
If you didn't yada yada, I wouldn't have done that. That's blaming me.
What you got, Lauren?
It was a reaction, and it was a
It's
mistake.
always about your fucking feelings.
It's about your feelings too, Jamie.
When?
It is.
When?
How can you not see that it's not? I don't want everyone will want to be mean to you and say shit like that.
Like, Dad?
You're all I
When you
care
bitch
about.
about me not coming out there, or when you throw shit in my face about the football game, that about me.
That's about us.
When is it about my feelings?
That's about us.
Can you name a time when it's her feelings?
No, it's about you.
It's about us.
And your feelings.
Us in our future.
No.
Yes.
Well, they're back together, even though she has not said that they are. It's weird.
Well, he's doing a great job winning her back right here.
He's a good talker, you know. He's really convinced me that they should be together with his ass talk. DSP donated said, I deserve to date someone better than me.
You do.
Yeah, everyone does, especially Lauren. Thank you, DSP. Tony Fama, the ghost of Tony Fama says, is Lauren technically your ex? No. Jamie's, right? I guess.
It has nothing to do with my feelings, which is what I asked.
I'm not mentioning the football game anymore, okay?
Oh, okay.
How could you say that disgusting shit about Emma and Winnie? You thought that would hurt me.
Well, the disgusting shit about Emma and Winnie are true. I care nothing at all for those two. They both disgust the hell out of me.
Congratulations, bro.
That you'd shovel of Lamondre and Winnie?
Well, no. No, I wouldn't put Lamondre anywhere near her. I wouldn't put Lamondre anywhere near her.
Fucking pig.
I know you're going to go through the whole list of things.
Yeah, because what you did was malicious and cruel.
Sign the list.
And disgusting.
I don't even think he's listening. He's just, I
know it wasn't. I'm sorry that I did it.
You broke up with me, then decided, hey, let me be evil on top of that and say the most vile bullshit. Fuck
I don't want to be
you.
broken up. I don't want to be broken up from you.
Well.
I was so hurt, Jamie.
Oh my God. And Jamie, I'm so hurt.
How does that justify what you did?
It was me letting my hurt out.
How does that justify what you
What?
did?
It doesn't justify it.
This is another one of those weird worded Lauren things.
It was me letting my hurt out.
How does that justify what you did?
Lauren texting all night long about how he's just gonna fuck these people and how Jamie's garbage and fake. This is me letting my heart out.
It doesn't justify it.
Then why do you keep saying it?
Because it was true. I was so hurt.
Tough shit.
Do you know you were on the edge of cheating on me?
No, I
He's on the
wasn't.
verge.
Jamie, you were standing in Will's doorway naked.
Literally on the edge.
on the edge. She
While
was
him and his girlfriend were doing things.
right near his penis.
Using the
I
hot
was
tub.
hopped up on pills and panties. I didn't know my top was off, idiot.
We got now.
Well, Will said you were naked. You were hopped up on pills that you knew you weren't supposed to be taking.
Who got her?
You've been up in a fury about Will's girlfriend the whole time
Well,
he's
it was
had her.
dark. He had terrible
Oh my
tits
God,
in his
back to
face.
this.
How did he say?
What did he say? Sorry, I missed it.
What?
What did he say?
Oh, he's back to saying like you don't like Will's girlfriend.
Oh God, we're back to the lecture that was, again, crying for days to get her on the phone. This is where we're at.
Wait, he said up in a fury.
Up in a fury? Did he say it right here?
You've been up in a fury about Will's girlfriend the whole.
Up in a fury. That's the pay-per-view name right there.
Yeah.
The whole time
Well,
he's
it was
had her.
dark. He had terrible tits in his face. How did he say?
See, but you're still seeing things about his girlfriend.
How is this being turned on me exactly?
I'm not trying to turn it on you. I'm trying to get you to see how I got
Yes,
so
you are,
hurt.
you asshole.
No, I am not trying to turn it on you
Yes.
because I don't think you see the things that you're doing. Do you know that when you've been on the phone with me, a lot of the times she
Lord,
sends a
shut the
message
fuck
and she sends a message and you fixate on that.
Why is this
This
where
is
we're
like
going?
supposed to be about him winning her back, and again, he's just pointing out all of her falses.
Yeah, pointing out all her falses after he cried for 3 days to talk to her. This is what he's got. Viral effects.
What we were doing 4 days ago.
Yeah, he's just right
Prior
back
to
to the
breakup.
same. I want answers why you don't like his girlfriend. Who gives a shit? Viral effects. Don't fly horse shit up Nick Fury's ass. Okay. Amy, that's a good idea. This may be called Up in a Fury.
Shut the fuck up.
I agree.
Again, what does this have to do with you breaking up with me then sending those disgusting messages?
He's jealous.
Because all that on top of you telling me that you were going to do a movie with Will.
For my job.
After I told you that was a no.
For my
That was
job.
a no way. That was a no way,
For
and I
my
told you
job.
that. And I told you that if you did, I'd leave.
my job.
That's something I couldn't handle. There's good reason that I couldn't handle it. You knew that.
Don't date a porn star. That's right, cat party.
Good for you, stupid. You were hurt over my job. Then said that vile shit.
Will has no choice in the matter. Jamie says we're fucking. They're fucking.
It was a mistake, Jamie. We both made mistakes.
So justified in your actions.
I'm not justifying it. All it is going through what happened. All it is going
Yeah,
through
but-
what happened.
But he can't complain anymore
No,
because
you
they're
are.
broken up.
That is a great point, Blue Boy. I feel
So it's like if you want her back, like, probably shouldn't bitch at her about some stuff.
Right. I feel like, if anything, he's making the situation worse for himself if they wanted to get back together. But he has
Right.
no say now.
You're right, exactly. Like he thinks they're on, like I said earlier, like he thinks they're like equal right now. Like they both want to get back together, when that's not what's happening. He wants to win her back, so he's doing that by bringing up the shit that he did 4 days ago that caused them to break up in the first place.
Right. He's like, listen, we need to get back together because we both want to. But why don't you like Will's girlfriend? It doesn't make any sense. DSP donated and said, I was driving truck and you was eating your sweets. Platy also donated and said, I get it now. It evens out because they both have false.
Yeah, so they should just forget about it and get back together.
Yeah, listen, Lauren said all those disgusting things because he were mad. And she was going to fuck Will. So, boom. Let's get back together. It's evened out. Tyrone donated, said, in the robot, Lorne called her Stinkerbell. Thank you, everybody. Really appreciate it. Thank you. This couldn't. You know what? I'm gonna go on a limb here. I'm gonna say Lorne's gonna turn around. He's gonna win her back in this call. What do you think?
That's very bold of you.
You don't think he's gonna do it? Let's find out.
I really doubt it.
Oh man.
No, I aren't.
Yeah,
Both of us, right now, both of us are just going through what happened. We both know what happened.
This is what you are doing.
There's no justification on either part.
This is what you are doing.
There's no justification, but every word out of his mouth is, I only did it because I was hurt. If you wouldn't have done those things.
I said those things, but Jamie, I was so hurt. Look at what you did and the thing you said. Look at all the things you did. I'm sorry I said it, but I was hurt because of what you did.
Sheetrock comment.
Really owning it.
Okay, Jimmy, you're wanting me to own what I did, but you're not owning what you did. You're not owning what you did.
I'm not done.
Oh, fuck
Holy
off,
shit.
dude.
Holy shit. I can't do it. Again, I know we've stated this before. He broke up with her and now wants to get back together with her. She doesn't have to own shit.
Right.
It's... Oh my god. Own what you did, Jamie.
Stop acting
So
like
why-
a child, by the way.
Why
Yes.
does he want her back then?
Because they love each other. According to him. Right?
I guess.
That's
We
what I
both
would
said
say is
some
his answer.
things.
Trailers for... We both said something. I mean, when he's talking to Will, you know, he loved her. And I don't know if you guys remember this, but I'll refresh everyone's memory. When asked what he loved about her, his examples were, I even like when she lectures me, calls me idiot and 87. He loves those things. So you tell me as this call progresses if you think he's loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Oh.
You broke up with me.
She's real.
Then decide that's not good enough.
We're just gonna skip some dead silence from Lauren. More dead silence.
I don't know if you're still typing.
And try to say every hurtful thing you can to me one after another, and just crude, disgusting things about how you treat women. There is no reasoning behind that other than you are evil.
Ooh.
No, I'm not evil.
Well. I beg to differ.
Jamie, the things that I said were the things that me and you were gonna do. Yeah.
Remember that line, guys. Those were things we were gonna do. Like, I'm not gonna keep that woman shitting on herself. I'm gonna fly her back to California. That was stuff they were gonna do.
I'd like to see him afford a plane ticket for winning to fly to Maine and California and back.
Yeah. I would love for him to fly to California and then realize no one's there and have to fly home. Cry.
That was the goal. That would have been amazing.
Just crying the whole... Actually, I think he'd be furious and he'd be like already T9ing his way into a fucking novel to the person.
Almost did it. He had a hotel and everything. It was all planned.
He almost made it.
There were the things that you and me were gonna
What were you gonna say? Sorry.
I was gonna say we even got the paper from probation to approve of him flying out there.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I forgot about that one. He almost made it. He almost landed in California.
So close to getting to do it.
There were the things that you and me were gonna do.
Zabram, he's gonna go stay at like some hotel on Skid Row that I found. He's gonna be fucked.
Oh man. Why didn't he end up flying? I think it's because Casey didn't prove herself or something, right?
Yeah, there was stuff that Casey needed to do for probation on the letter thing, or the what was it? It was like a form that she had to fill out
Yeah.
that obviously we couldn't fill out because she doesn't exist.
Well,
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
okay, Lauren's convinced that this was things they were gonna do.
Go back and read them, you piece of shit.
No, I know what I said. I don't need to recap everything that I said. You know how I am. You know who I am.
Yeah, you're fucking.
I react when I'm hurt.
Yeah, I know who he is too. He's human garbage is the answer. Oh man, sounds like L.A. Knight, Lauren Armstrong Knight. What?
I react when I'm hurt.
Okay.
No, someone left a
You were
comment
going to
today that
treat
was like,
Winnie-
I think getting him to drive to the airport to pick up fake Casey was taking it too far, and I was like, ugh, if only you knew what else I had planned. He was gonna go way further than that.
Yeah, well. Has Gigi debuted? I keep forgetting.
You were going to treat Winnie like a piece of meat. That's what we were going to do.
No, that's not what we were gonna do.
But you just said!
You just said.
Thank you, Robot.
Jamie,
People want to know where you were going to take him.
We were gonna get him to go to California.
Well, yeah. The other side of the country seems pretty far for a guy who can't leave the state, you know?
That's what we
You know
were
I
going
don't-
to do. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
you know I don't like your job.
You just dodged that you fucking lied about
Tough shit.
that.
I don't hide it.
Yeah, we know! You never shut up
I've
about
never
it.
hidden it from you.
Gives you no reason to say that shit to me ever. Ever.
Got him.
Hear me, ever.
I will never say that stuff again.
Shove it up your ass.
On your part, I never want you taking more pills than what you're supposed to again.
Oh,
She
see,
can
now...
do what she wants.
See,
She doesn't want you back.
see, but that's what Lauren thinks now, is that because she made a request, he's making one, and they're going to exchange and be back together now, right?
Yeah.
You don't say disgusting things to me, and you don't take more pills than you're supposed to. Oh, God, he's a fucking idiot.
All about,
No, don't say that, Jamie.
all about my faults now.
No.
Fuck yourself.
Ooh.
Jamie,
And they never spoke again. Alright, I think Lauren calls back.
Maybe I'll get a hold of Winnie, fly her out here and fuck the hell out of her, then send her back to California. Sex with someone else means nothing to you, so why should it mean anything to me?
we're not going to get anywhere if you keep hanging up.
She hung up once.
And I certainly don't want to rehash everything that I said and
Emma is too
everything
ugly
that,
for
that
me
you
to
do.
fuck, but she seemed perfect for Will to fuck, and she's the one that was not impressed by Will's dick. I find that humorous. As a matter of fact, that's who it was that I saw a pic of together was Emma and Will. That tells me a lot, Jamie.
I'm leaving. I'm not skipping this silence because Lauren's really, the cogs are turning right now. But I do like the fact that Lauren said, "I'm not going to rehash everything that was said." Of course you don't. You don't want to take any responsibility. And here comes Lauren.
When
Are you
we're we
done
going
going
to
through
do
it?
that?
Gentlemen,
When we're we going to do that?
Jamie, listen.
When we're we going to do that?
I said a lot of shit that I didn't mean, all right?
Oh.
You constantly want me to take responsibility for what I
You
said
all the
and
stuff
do.
you said was stuff we were going to do.
No, it wasn't. Stop trying to put me in that goddamn
You said
position. You
that.
do that all the time. You do that all the time. No, listen to what I'm telling you.
Hey, remember when he said that he loves when he lectures her? Or when
Yeah.
she lectures him? It sounds like
He
it,
missed
right?
it.
Sounds like he's having a good old time right now. All right, I'm backtracking so you can hear the gap in time here.
No, listen to what I'm telling you. You constantly
literally
make me
just
want
said
to.
that 87.
You constantly make me take responsibility for what I do, but you're not taking responsibility for the shit that you did. You knew goddamn well you weren't supposed to take more pills than what you were prescribed, and you did it. You are constantly look. You're constantly looking at Will's messages.
I hate to interrupt him again while he's on a rant here. I'll backtrack for everybody so you can get the full experience. But he is more angry about her taking more pills than she should have than he has any right to be after saying all that shit to her.
Right.
He's like, how dare you! Never do that again! Alright, I'll backtrack a little bit.
You are constantly look. You're constantly looking at Will's messages from his girlfriend, and you get pissed off while we're on the phone, Jamie. That is Will's girlfriend.
How does this affect
Will has a goddamn girlfriend, and it's not you.
So what?
Why aren't you accepting that? You're putting all this shit on me. You want me to take responsibility for it, and you're not doing it.
What does this have to do with your behavior, shithead?
That's a great question.
What, Jamie?
Jamie?
You're supposed to be my girlfriend.
No,
What
she
the
ain't.
fuck are you reacting so goddamn much for to Will's girlfriend? That shit does not make sense.
Proving right now how you deal with problems.
Why? By telling you the truth, Jamie? That's how I'm dealing with it right now. Because you keep wanting me to take responsibility for what I said. Yeah, I said that shit. Because I was fucking hurt. I was hurt because of your actions of what you've been
Blaming her.
doing since Will has had his girlfriend.
What'd you say, Blue Boy?
Said blaming her right there. Just
Yep. Yeah, he
Wanna point
doesn't
that out
seem to
again?
understand in his, 87 mind that saying that shit is blaming her. He thinks it's his actual... I think he knows, but he's...
I mean, he literally said, "I did that because of your actions."
Yeah, that's not blaming her, though. He's just explaining his feelings or something. Stupid. Oh, man, I saw it. I don't know who... Okay, Jason pointed it out, but just remember, he was crying for 3 days about wanting her
Yeah.
back. And within 25 minutes, he's back to screaming at her.
So be abusive time over time, instead of just leaving.
Do you not think you're being abusive when...
I'm gonna go back and replay that, but Jamie's got a good point there. Why not just leave instead of being an abusive piece of shit? Right? Wouldn't it
Yeah.
be much easier on both of you to just walk away and not say anything?
It seems like this is not going to work out.
Well, I think, you know what, now that I'm thinking about it, he's gonna talk her into this relationship. Never mind, he's got this.
Do you not think you're being abusive when we're on the phone and she sends a message and you're fixated? You are fixated on her messages.
So mad.
Instead of spending time with your boyfriend, you're fixated on her messages to Will. Reading her messages to Will. That are not your messages.
Gives a shit.
Acting like you are his
My
girlfriend.
boyfriend giving me the lecture of the night.
You act like you're his girlfriend. His messages from his
How does that
girlfriend
abuse
are
you?
his messages, not yours.
How does that abuse you?
Why does it hurt you so much
does that
that he
abuse
has
you?
a girlfriend? Why does it hurt you so much? Jamie, where do my feelings come in on that part?
I asked the question first, idiot.
How are you
does
thinking
that
about my
abuse you?
feelings? How are you thinking about my feelings? How are you thinking about what's going through my head?
That's not an
I'm
answer.
thinking, I'm giving you the answer.
That's
How
not
are
an
you
answer.
thinking about? How are you thinking about what's going through my head when my girlfriend is fixated on Will's girlfriend's messages?
Well, you broke up with her, so problem solved.
Yeah, Daffy ducked his way at the end of that messages. Got a donation real quick. Tyrone says, "It's amazing how this guy continues to baffle me. Although we know he's delusional, he never ceases to amaze with how out of touch he is. Like, what the fuck?" It's pretty crazy, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I know I've said it like
I'm just not
six-
understanding
Go ahead.
how this is helping any. Like, he
it's
wants
not.
to get back together with her. How is this helping to achieve that?
It's not, but here's the thing: is like, Lauren is so self-centered and selfish that all that matters is his feelings, and he's gonna justify what he did, and she needs to answer for what she did. You know what I mean? And then they can get back together. She can get back with Lauren, even though he's the one that needs to convince them. He's just stupid and doesn't know. You know? It's
Yeah, he's talking as if the way he's talking, it's like as if they broke up and she's trying to get back with him.
yeah. She's like, Lauren, take me back. He goes, well, listen. We're not getting back together until you explain this fucking Will's
Yeah.
text messages. You know?
Yeah, if you want me back, you're gonna like Terabelle and
Yeah.
stop
going
standing
through
naked in
phone.
Will's door. But she's perfectly fine. She was talking to dudes on the computer these past 3 days, right?
And yeah, internet bitches, as he put it. Here's another thing that sticks out to me is, so Jamie's crime right now is number one, looking at Will's messages, right? Number two, not liking Will's girlfriend, and apparently her showing up topless in his door. That's like at the bottom of the list right now, for whatever reason. But if you were to just say someone were to like, hey, I don't like this person, how would you explain to somebody that they were acting like that person's girlfriend? How does that work? I probably worded it poorly, but
Yeah, I don't know.
it's like, in his mind, he keeps saying over and over again, you're acting like Will's girlfriend. And all she's doing is saying, I don't like Will's girlfriend. That's it. It just doesn't, I don't understand.
Yeah, man, I really have nothing. I don't know.
I know, I know he does it a lot in calls where he's like, you stuck up for him, you didn't stick up for me, you didn't defend me, you didn't, you know. I don't know. It's just, anyways, let's see what's got.
What business is it of yours about her messages to Will?
Messages. Also, thank you, Tyrone. And Gorilla Face Gwendolyn said, this is why he's a virgin and never comes close to having a partner. No one would take this for a second.
No.
Agreed. I think the first, maybe I'll give him two instances of this kind of jealousy, and they're gone. But one would be the answer. Thank you, Gorilla Face Gwen.
Because you hurt me every fucking time you do it, Jamie. You hurt me every time you fucking do it.
Every time you look at Will's messages, you hurt me.
Every time.
Every time.
How is the question
Because
stupid?
it makes me wonder what the fuck is really going on with her feelings and how she feels about me.
Maria's doing a dance.
Then you are insecure and don't trust me.
Insecure, Jamie, look at your actions.
How did this turn into Jamie?
You're so upset about Will having a girlfriend that you call her terrible before you've even gotten the chance to know her. That was before you even met her. What is going on with that?
Hello, Joe Pill.
It's crazy how this is all on me and not the child who said all the vile, disgusting things. Crazy.
Jamie, you've been hurting me since Will has had a girlfriend.
Oh. Is he blaming her again, Blue Boy?
Yes, I just. It's crazy that this is seriously the exact same conversation they had prior to breaking up.
Yeah. It's like they didn't miss a day, even though they missed 4. Darkness for Tornado, do not apologize. You don't have to retire it. I was just making a funny about, I don't want, there's only so many times I can answer the dick joke, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know what his thought process is here. I don't know if he just thinks because he was able to get a hold of her, they're back together, so now they're going to solve all the relationship issues.
Yeah. It's like you forgot the whole point of this conversation was to try to win her back.
I know, it went from, I'm sorry, to...
Oh, God, yeah.
Will's,
Jamie,
every time you do it, you
love
hurt
you.
me. He's nuts.
Hey, precious.
Hi, sweetheart. Alright. Oh, fuck, wrong window. There we go.
That's on you.
And I've dealt with it.
Have you?
That's
I've had to
Dealt with
deal with
what?
it. I tried to get you to stop. I tried to get you to stop.
Blue, I know you're confused. Sorry, I just paused it, but the text messages and not liking Will's girlfriend, that is what he's talking about.
He dealt with that?
He dealt with it somehow, even though he never shuts up about it.
When?
I don't know. I really don't know.
I tried to get you to stop looking at her messages, at Will's messages, because they're not yours. You still wouldn't.
Forgets. She's using Will's
You
phone
fixate
to
on
type,
it.
and they pop up at the top.
Again, how are you being abused? You have yet to answer that.
When I try to answer you, you don't let me answer. So why should I answer something that you're not going to let me answer anyway?
You're the one who is fixated.
Because, Jamie, I'm in love with you. You're my girlfriend, and here you are fixated on another guy's... And here you are fixated on another guy's girlfriend's messages to that other guy.
You broke
First
up with me.
First thing that rolls through my mind is... First thing that rolls through my mind is, why is she so fixated on this other guy's girlfriend's messages?
Say it again.
You're the one fixated.
Yeah, so people are pointing out, he said my girlfriend, they're not together. This is definitely a hill to die on, you know what I'm saying? I wonder if he's going to mention it one more time. Let's just listen.
I'm not the one caring about what she sends to Will. That's not my business.
Mm-hmm.
She's not my
You're
girlfriend.
dealing with it so well. Look at you go.
She's not my girlfriend. Why would I even care what she sends to Will?
Okay, good
Your
for you.
jealousy is so unattractive.
Jamie, it's sad when I'm
It's
jealous.
also suffocating.
It's sad when I'm jealous that you're fixated on Will's girlfriend's messages,
Oh my
and
Say
that
it
you're constantly telling Will,
I'm
and
not.
that you're constantly telling Will that she's no good, that she's a slut, and trying to get her to break up with her, get him to break up with her.
So, real quick. So Lauren says that a problem Jamie has is that she's a slut, and apparently Jamie's not allowed to think that she's a slut and that Will shouldn't be with a slut. Is that really a problem? I
No,
feel like
I
that'd be
don't really-
justification.
Yeah.
That's the thing is, I don't know that Jamie ever did call her a slut. My memory could be wrong here. I want to say no, but she may have. But she
I was
definitely.
thinking that. I can't remember.
Yeah, I know that she definitely said she didn't like her for reasons. I don't know that she called her a slut though.
Flipping her the bird as she walks by
Flipping her the
with
bird.
Will.
Jealous of everything. You realize that, right?
Sounds like an old lady.
Jamie, I know you don't want to see what you're doing.
I don't like him.
I don't know how you can take that any other way as,
You
you
are
know,
pathetic.
me gonna be fucking jealous when my girlfriend is so concentrated on another guy's girlfriend that she doesn't like her just because it's his girlfriend.
Say it again, Lauren. Please say it again. Why are you upset? I didn't hear it the first 50 times. Let's hear it.
Yeah, he didn't like Derek for any reason.
Yeah, he didn't like Maggie Joe for for a reason in the beginning. There's a few people I just can't think of their names now, but it's not the first, second, or third time he's done that, you know. Any guy in the background that hasn't said anything to him is a cocksucker, you know. Like, shut up, Lauren.
What does concentrating mean in Lauren's world?
Concentrating on each other means that you do not talk to anyone male outside of Lauren unless approved by Lauren. And you only spend your time with him. That's what I assume is concentrating. What do you think?
I don't know.
You just
Concentrating. Yeah, I would agree with that. I mean,
no
I'm trying to think of what that. I'm trying to think of him using it in a sentence.
He'd be like, you need to stop focusing on Will and start concentrating on us.
Does he mean like work on their issues?
No. He doesn't care about that. He wants attention, I think.
Okay.
Amy
yeah,
says
I think it's just like
isolation.
you need to. Yeah.
Yeah, I just really think it has to it's just give me time and don't focus on anyone else. I think that's it.
I constantly tell you that I
break up
love
with
you.
me and say shit no one deserves, and you want to sit here and yell and lecture me. No thanks.
You're like,
Okay, so Jamie hangs up on him again, and they never speak again. I think we're getting close to my favorite line in this whole thing. Maybe in the back end, but... And by that I mean, of course they call
would you
back.
please stop hanging up?
No.
I want us to get past this. I don't want to be without you. I love you.
Okay.
I'm not going to put up with this from a guy who broke up with me.
Well, I don't want to be broken up with you. I just don't want to be hurt like that anymore.
Oh, God, shut the fuck.
That's on you yet again.
Jamie, it's on you too.
He's not blaming her, Blue Boy. Okay. But it's on her for him not to feel that way.
My job isn't to constantly reassure you.
Your job isn't to look at Will's girlfriend's messages and try to convince Will to break up with her.
I'm gonna die.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
That's Will's job.
It's Will's job to shut the fuck up, or the messages.
I can do what I want.
Jamie, how right do you think you are in
It has
doing
nothing to
that?
do with you.
It's another one of those lines, one of those weird ways of putting things. How right are you in doing that?
Jamie, how right do you think you are in
It has
doing
nothing to
that?
do with you.
It has everything to do with me.
How?
Because I'm the one that's supposed to be your boyfriend, not Will. The way you're acting like Will is the one that's supposed to be
This
your
is
boyfriend.
between me and Will, not Will, me and you.
No, that's not. It's not between you and Will, Jamie.
It is though.
It's exactly what it is. It's an issue between
It has
them.
nothing to do with him.
Well, Lauren's her boyfriend, though. So therefore, it's about him, too?
No, that's not. It's not between you and Will, Jamie.
Yes, it is.
When you act like that, it's between. When you act like that, it's between me too.
But okay, you broke up with her though. So why are you mentioning this if you want to get back together with her?
Well, Because if they're gonna get back together, she needs to smarten up.
But he's the one who wants that. I'm going insane.
No. You're good, dude. For anyone that wonders what it's like talking to this 87, a lot of this, a lot of these feedback loops where it's just he needs to get in what he wants to say, and you're the problem, and he will not let up. Would it be more fair to say he's messed up and wants to do right and wants to right his wrongs? Would that be a fair way of saying it? It'd be very fair.
This is the part of the stream where I just can't even speak.
You can't even.
I've gotten so much more dumb.
Well, there's some interesting stuff coming up, like Lauren's perception, or the perception of Lauren to others and stuff. You'll hear. Hannah heads. Oh God.
No, it isn't.
Because you're hurting
No,
me.
it isn't.
You're hurting me and you're hurting us when you do that.
How?
Because, Jamie, you're putting this barrier between me and you
How?
because you fixate on Will. What is going on with that?
How?
This shit has been happening since we've been together. This has been happening since we've been together. For 10 months.
Explain how, you stupid fuck.
Jamie, it puts a barrier between us because you can't stop fixating on
He
him.
can't. He doesn't. Just changes the subject.
He has nothing, so he's like, well, let's just keep plowing through and we'll get to it. I'm trying to find something. Let me see if I can pull this off here. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it. Hold on. 1 second. 1 second, everybody. I want to hear it in real time. Let's see if it works, Blue Boy.
Well, hold on. Let me ask you real quick. You say it's because of the people from your past, but sometimes when you say that, it sounds like you aren't taking. For a second there, you were taking really good responsibility for what you said, but then you said you do it because of the people from the past. Would it be a more fair statement to say that things in your past caused you to be a little bit more paranoid? It's not the people in the past that made you do it, it's you because of your experiences. Is that a little bit more fair way to say it?
What do you think, Blue Boy?
Yes, thank you, TikTok voice.
Thank you, TikTok.
For
Hannah.
that. Now I understand. That's very fair to say.
That's very fair to say. Sorry, it was loud. My bad, guys. I don't think you can adjust the volume. Next time I'll record it. Let me just answer this real quick. That was Hannah's real voice, guys. Kitty cat. Love donated, said, when is Blue Boy going to stop cheating on us every fucking Monday? I can't believe we're going through this shit again!
That's Black Boy. It's a whole different guy.
That's a different guy. Yes, I hear you. Hannah was not AI, but her lines are being read through AI. Oh my goodness. Alright, hold on. Come here.
Jamie, it puts a barrier between us because you can't stop fixating on him.
How?
You're so concerned about Will.
How?
You know how. I can't believe you can't see it.
What barrier?
The barrier that, is supposed to be just between me and you, boyfriend and girlfriend. The way that you feel, the way that you act towards Will, the way that you act towards Will is the way you're supposed to be acting towards me. Yeah.
How so?
You got
exactly?
a big point. The way you act towards Will is the way you're supposed to be acting towards me.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Exactly.
What does that mean? What
way
way
you
is
act
she acting
towards Will.
Will?
The
That she
way...
needs to...
Blue Boy.
But what way is she acting towards Will that she needs to do that for Lauren? I'm so confused.
I'm gonna try and explain it the best I can with
Thank you.
with the evidence Lauren has provided. The way she's acting with Will, that she should be acting to Lauren, is that she should be going through Lauren's phone and finding text messages from his girlfriend and saying she's a bitch.
So he wants her to be jealous of things Lauren's doing.
Apparently.
Because that'd be flattering to Lauren.
Yeah. Apparently, well, because that's what he wants, right? He wants someone that's going to be as jealous as he is, I think. He would love that. Because he wants to be wanted. But that's my guess. There's some dead air here. It's on Lauren's end. Thank you, love, by the way. I don't know if I said that.
When he gets a girlfriend, you're supposed to be happy for him. If he's happy, you're supposed to be happy for him.
Is that how it works?
You're not supposed to try to break him up.
Oh my god.
Do you like this?
It's Carter. If it isn't Carter, it's Rod. If it isn't Rod, it's whoever my co-star is going to be. Excuses.
Jamie. You know what it was with Carter. I don't have to keep saying it. I don't have to keep saying it, so you don't have to even mention it.
Halo.
What?
You had a problem with Carter from day one. What's your excuse?
Yeah, because Maggie Joe was trying to push him on me.
Right.
Jamie has no free will. If Maggie Joe's like, Carter's gonna date you, she's gonna date him.
Right, it's just like how, because Jamie wants to do the movie with Will, that means the movie's gonna happen. Will can't just say he doesn't want to do it because he has a girlfriend. Lauren never thought of that.
I think I figured it out. Lauren can't say no at the time, so no one else can. Right?
You did it.
You did it and you doing. Yes, Zach, it would be more fair to say that. Shins, I know exactly what you're talking about, and it's, oh, I wish you was here next to me. I want to hear his iconic catchphrase, I'm Carter, bitch. Well, you know. Alright, sorry. Let me...
I have no free will, right?
Free will.
Yeah, you do, but I also know how much you feel about Maggie Joe.
You are fucking pathetic.
Ooh, I know.
At least he knows.
You insecure little bitch.
Jamie.
Good luck.
I love you, and all I care about is loving you.
Seems like you care more about these text messages.
But I want to know that you love me too, like you used to let me know.
That's all this boils down to. All the yelling and all the lecture I receive every other day is about your jealousy and insecurities. Nothing else.
I let you know that I love you, and I don't hide it. You started hiding it.
Oh, dear God.
Holy fuck.
Agreed.
You started hiding it?
Yeah, she stopped saying I love you, or Olive too, you know?
How would that benefit the relationship if she actually loved Lauren and wasn't telling him?
Right, Lauren wants to force someone to say it. You have to say it. Otherwise...
Like, isn't that crazy? She can't just not love him. She has to love him, but she doesn't want to say it for some reason.
Right. She's hiding it. It's psychotic, stalker, you know all those buzzwords. Oh, come on, the robot's hand was on the road. Alright.
Weren't used to a lot of the things that you do because I haven't dealt with it before.
Yeah,
Excuses.
because you've never dated a 25-year-old when you're 55.
See, now I'm answering questions that you have, things that you're saying,
Oh, God.
but you don't answer the ones that I have.
What's your fucking question?
I do.
No, you don't.
What do you think his question is, Blue Boy?
Why do you act towards
Will
Will
you
the
be
way
my
that you do?
girlfriend?
Well, he just said
Ah,
it.
no!
Sorry.
No,
Another...
I should've guessed that was easier.
Another dumb way of saying it, though. Let's hear that. Let's run it back one time.
Why do you act towards Will the way that you do?
It just seems like a weird way of saying it. He's saying, why do you the way you do? Another yard sale stream. I mean, I'm down. Blue Boy, would you sit through a yard sale stream?
Oh man, you're asking a lot of me. Yeah, I can try.
Oh, that's not. Yeah, it might be a Riffin with Reborn solo stream.
No, I can do
guess.
it. I can do it. I can
Okay.
I can play 2K while it's happening or something.
You're high in. Dinosaur Martino is high in Hawaii. I'm in Hawaii, high off my ass, playing Chrono Trigger DS and listening to this stream, and looking at my.
What's Chrono Trigger DS?
It is the game Chrono Trigger, but on the DS. I'm assuming.
What are those?
Chrono Trigger is a good game. It's a JRPG from back in the day.
Oh,
Might have been before your day. It was a what was it? Super Nintendo game? When did that game come out on?
Why do you care about the messages?
Asked and
Oh.
answered.
Oh, here we go. He's gonna ask the question again. Sorry to plow over it, guys. You haven't heard it before. Let's hear this question.
Do you care about the messages?
Asked and answered.
Okay. Now stop and think about what you just said. He's your friend.
See.
He is your friend, not
Okay.
boyfriend.
Well, he is a.
okay. What
I'm
point was
about
he
to
trying to
tell.
make there?
I don't know. Not your boyfriend. Okay, let's just see. Let's just see how he follows it up. Okay, maybe the follow-up really makes the point come through. You know.
Messages that
My
he gets
answer
from his
isn't good
girlfriend.
enough, so I guess I didn't answer it.
I'm trying to get an answer out of you that actually makes sense. I'm trying to get you to answer it so it makes sense.
You got
My
the
blood
answer.
pressure is rising. I can feel it.
Is this a debut right now? I think this is a debut.
He's your friend.
Okay, not your boyfriend.
That doesn't give you the right. That doesn't give you the right to look through his messages, to flip his girlfriend off.
He's your friend, so it doesn't give you a right to flip his girlfriend off. I'm pretty sure this is Uncle Clate, everybody.
Those things aren't.
Interchangeable.
Yeah, you can do both.
You can be someone's friend and not like who they're with. I've experienced that. You know, like it's not out of the realm of possibility. My God, it's Uncle Clate. He's got some trailers to sell. I Want a Biscuit donated said, "You long after talking to Lauren, was the robot ready to hand it off to someone else? How did you two deal with having to go through through this all the time? Drink, punching holes in the wall, meditation, etc."
Drinking alcohol helps deal with Lauren. Lighting a candle helps relax you a bit.
Mm-hmm.
How else what other ways did I have to? So, any sort of self-medicating helps deal with Lauren.
Mm-hmm.
Heroin, as Dr. Pushy says.
I would assume that the robot just kind of how do I keep this kayfabe? the robot probably programmed itself to just cruise control through this and then worry about the repercussions later, if that makes sense. Definitely the robot was ready to toss in the towel a couple of times, and we got Hannah's wonderful, is it more fair to say? And then there, of course, was Justine, which was lovely. But yeah, hope that answered the question. Blue Boy just medicated himself, apparently. Just a lot of self-medication. I think it's more like, in my opinion, I think it would be more like, even that doesn't really help. It's more detoxing after you're done, kind of thing.
Yeah, you got to give yourself breaks from him.
Yeah, because this is what it is all of the time. It's just this answer my question bullshit.
Yeah. So, like, yeah, just turning off notifications on your phone just to give yourself, like, a few hours just to decompress after talking to him. That helps a lot.
Yeah. Stinkabell JK says, did Lauren ever blame his catfishes for going back to prison for drinking? Not that I know of. I think he blamed Maria. What'd you say?
I was agreeing with you.
Yeah, I think it was just Maria. Dinosaur Tornado, I'm not sure. Possibly. Drinking in a big fire helps you get your frustrations out. That's right, Shins. You can feel the heat in your bones. Okay.
Or to try to break him on
Dunking
him
your
and
head
her
in
up.
the shower.
Dunking your head definitely helps all frustrations in life.
Or to try to break him and her up, especially when he's happy.
Free will.
What would possibly be the reason for that?
Hashtag free will.
That works on 2 levels.
You didn't like
Yes.
his girlfriend before you even met her.
Oh, good God.
We know, Lorne.
So how could that possibly be?
I mean, I'll say this, guys, just to interrupt this, garbage he's saying over and over again. The Rod blow up, the Sheffrey blow up, he's motherfucking touch that! All worth it. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So, him drawing a threesome on a piece of paper, all worth it.
And Maggie Joe was the one that set him
like
up.
Maggie Joe before you met her. How could that possibly be?
I didn't like. I never said that I didn't like Maggie Joe before I met her.
You did.
You
Yes,
you
you
haven't
did.
met her now and you don't like
No,
her.
I did not.
And I quote,
I think the robot's going to quote what I said, but I believe it's during Country Songs in Maine. If not, it's like right before that. He says, great. I don't even like the bitch and I haven't even met her. Thanks a lot, Jamie. Something like that. He even states
That's
it.
Uncle Clayton.
You what? Oh.
Shouldn't ask who the guy in the green was. It's
Yeah.
Uncle Clay.
It's Uncle Clay. His shirt changes after a little while because he's too green. There's too much green going on. But yeah, he even states it. This is before he even talked to Maggie Joe. He didn't like her. So, but he's gonna say it never happened and yada yada.
I hate that bitch and I don't even know her.
I had already met her when I said that.
Why would you say you never
haven't met
met
any
her?
of these people.
Over the phone.
No, you didn't.
Over the phone? You didn't. He didn't, guys.
You-
I promise you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
But still, over the phone, okay. He might have said maybe 2 words total to Maggie Joe over the phone before he decided he hated her.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't know ex-Derek at all, and he hated ex-Derek.
He hated ex-Derek. I can promise you, he did not talk to Maggie Joe before he said that. That one I know for sure. I think she had just moved, and Maggie Joe wasn't there yet. Maggie Joe says you're not a country boy.
Over the phone, Jamie. I did.
don't even know her.
Why are you turning this around?
You're the one that's supposed to be apologizing.
You didn't even meet her yet. I'm not laughing.
Why are you lying?
I'm not lying either. You didn't even meet her. And you was already saying that you didn't like her. You hadn't even talked to her yet. She hadn't even sent Will a message yet. Maggie Jo was the one that set him up. But you didn't like her.
You did the same fucking thing with Maggie Jo.
No, I did not.
And he's making that up, right? When did she say anything about Clarabelle prior to her being with Lil?
She didn't, because her and Will were dating. Like, but when she showed up in the pitch it, she was dating Will. So
okay, because he just said you didn't like her before she even texted Will, which doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Yes, you did, Lord.
Maggie Jo was the one that sent me Lamondre.
Yes.
The fuck does that have to do with anything?
She did send it to him, but he did not talk on the phone with him because Maggie Jo sent it for Jamie. Didn't know who Lauren was.
Did you talk to her?
No. When? Not when she sent me Lamondre. Not when she sent me Lamondre.
Exactly.
I knew that was coming. That's why I didn't say it again.
So you didn't talk to her?
I had already talked to her
When?
before I said that I didn't like her.
No.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did, Jamie.
He really didn't, guys.
2 times.
This is another thing that Lauren loves to do. He's wrong. He's dead wrong right now, and he will not admit that he's wrong. And you have to convince him, other than playing the audio for him, because, obviously you can't do that. You have to talk him into the fact that he did this thing. And, sometimes the robot gets stubborn in her programming, and he needs to know that he's wrong, because he's a piece of shit. So that's usually when Will comes into the room and says, yeah, that's what happened, and he gets pissed off.
I didn't like her because she started giving me an attitude.
You said it when I was in the hospital, idiot.
No, I did not.
Now, this part you might be right about, because I don't know.
When you were in the
Yes,
hospital
you
is when she sent...
Yes, you did.
When you were in the...
I don't think she said it in the hospital. I think this is just some gaslighting.
When you were in the hospital is when she sent Lamondre to me.
Yes.
That's when you told me who she was.
Dragon Words, it would have been amazing to play back his own words to him and say, you see, you fucking moron, and then he'll be
He still wouldn't believe it.
No, he would.
Was edited.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hadn't talked to her. I didn't know anything about her, other than she was your ex. She was a friend.
Exactly.
This is all the points being made.
What country songs are about main Lorne?
Oh god, he's so stupid here. That's what the argument started on.
There's
It's gonna actually be.
trailer for sale or rent.
Trailers for
sale.
Blue Boy, get one out real quick. Just bust it out.
Trailers for sale.
Trailers for sale. What country songs are about Maine, Lauren?
Trailer for sale or rent. Rooms for rent, 50 cents. Hey,
Shut up.
that's Maine.
Wait, is that it?
It has
How is
Maine.
it
in
about
it.
Maine?
Yeah, that song's about Maine.
Does it? Is it?
They mention Maine in the song, yes.
I'm gonna look at what is this song? I'm looking it up.
Trailers for sale.
So if it just mentions Maine, that means the song's about Maine.
I think it mentions Bangor. I could be wrong. King of the Road is what someone's putting.
King of the Road, sung by Roger Miller.
Roger Miller. That's Leslie Miller's husband.
Never heard that one? There was actually another song that I
You
heard.
are an absolute idiot.
There was actually another one that I heard had Maine in it too.
It is Bangor?
There's
Okay.
actually been a few of them.
Ramona's diaper wrote the line. It's third boxcar, midnight train, destination Bangor, Maine. That sounds well, Maine.
That question was asked to you in the hospital.
Yeah, I know. I remember you asking that.
Do you? Then why were you singing the fucking song?
I remember you wanted me to write a song about Maine.
Is it a country song?
I believe so.
You blamed Maggie Joe for me asking that.
What do you got now, Lauren?
You didn't.
Oh, what do you got now, buddy?
You didn't talk to me that. I don't remember that. I remember her saying that there was nothing country about Maine. There's no country songs about Maine. I thought you were out of the hospital and down there already.
Wasn't. I wasn't.
All right, well, how did we wind up going all the way back there?
It was a pretty simple line to follow, I thought, and it's that you didn't like Maggie Joe before you met her, just like she doesn't like Will's girlfriend before he met her. Correct, Blue Boy?
I was too busy looking up country
Trailers for
songs
sale.
about Maine.
Yeah, it's not good, man.
No, just because you said you didn't like Will's girlfriend
Because you kept saying I was wrong.
before you met her.
Trailers.
Yeah.
Fools.
I didn't like that she said that Maine wasn't country. That's all Maine is country.
Oh, good.
There's no city in Maine except for Portland.
Oh my god.
So now
That's
that
the
we
only
have
city
walked
in
the
Maine,
child
huh?
to the-
The only city in Maine that's not country.
So now that we have walked the child to the truth, we just pointed out you did the same thing.
Jamie, Maggie Joe was saying something. Maggie Joe was saying something about the state that I live in, that I grew up in.
When we were in Maine for the 10-mile yard sale, do you remember seeing any cowboys?
No, there's no cowboys. There was no like off-road mudding, dipping, fishing, shooting.
Yeah, I didn't
any of
see
that.
anybody wearing like a flannel with the sleeves cut off. I don't remember seeing any country people.
Yeah.
Will's girlfriend didn't say anything. Will's girlfriend didn't say anything about you or the state you live in.
Anything about you.
Well pushed.
Will's girlfriend.
I gotta hear this again. I mean,
Will's girlfriend didn't say anything. Will's girlfriend didn't say anything about you or the state you live in or what you grew up in.
Did Maggie Joe say anything to you?
She said things about me, about Maine,
about Maine.
things that I believed in.
Right hand.
Will's
Things that I
girlfriend never
believed
said anything about you or what you believed in or
Did
where
she
you were
talk
from.
to you?
No, Jamie.
Yes or no?
Too late. I already answered because I knew what you were gonna do.
Your
He
question
thinks
was,
just liking country music makes you a country boy.
If it's not like suburban and
Yeah,
and you listen
like
to
many
country
people pointed
music.
out, he's confusing being white trash with being a country boy.
Oh yeah, definitely. Again, it's rural. It's not country. It's just, I mean, we were there. Did not look like
Yeah.
country to me.
No.
It's just, he's an idiot. It's his whole identity, so he has to hang on to it for dear life,
Did Will's girlfriend ever do anything like that to you?
Let's see.
Before you ever met her?
Holy fuck. Why is this
how
still...
can you say anything about her when you haven't talked to me? That's why we went in circles for so long, stupid.
Oof.
No.
Preach.
It's a weird
Sorry,
noise.
I had to stretch and yawn.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Cool, bro. Good stretch. Enoroki
What the fuck is he doing?
donated. Said he's so impulsive he needs a trail of breadcrumbs or a ball of yarn to trace to trace back even 3 steps. Thank you so much. I do agree. There are many times where the robot is trying to keep him on the point he's on, and he goes off on 2 different things, and she responds to the first thing because obviously she's not lightning fast, and he gets so lost and confused. Thank you for the donation.
What did Jamie just ask him? Because he is stalling hardcore right now.
She's pretty much just asking how it's any different from he never met Maggie Jo, he never talked to her, he didn't like her. She never talked to Terabelle or met her, didn't like her. That's the only point she's trying to make. And he is trying to find any and every reason that what she's doing is fucked up, but what he was doing was justified. And it's not the same thing, because Maggie Jo said there was no country songs about Maine, so that means Lauren was justified in not liking her, where Jamie just doesn't know anything, even though she's reading the text messages from her. So I don't know.
Your question was, how can I talk about her when I haven't talked to her? Now you are changing the question.
It revolves around the same question, Jamie.
No.
It does.
Lauren loves this stuff. He loves
She
being
never said
lectured.
anything about you.
Loves being called an idiot. It's his favorite things about her.
You didn't like her from the minute that Maggie Jo got him a date with her.
So what?
You just want the answer you want and will keep asking the same question differently until you get what you want.
No, it all revolves around the same question.
No, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is.
It doesn't make sense.
You say I'm not answering.
It doesn't make sense that you would be so upset about Will having a girlfriend,
Oh.
especially if
Is
he's
that
happy.
something you would be upset about? Don't you think that's stupid?
Because, Jamie, I'm upset about it because you have no reason to be upset about it. What are you banging around?
What?
Jamie.
Shut up.
You had no reason to be upset with MJ, and you were, so if it works for you, it works for me.
I was upset because she's talking. I was upset because
Alright, so Jamie hangs up again. Bees Knees, Maggie Jo's return address was the CMT headquarters. And they never talked again. Amuro Ray with a fat butt donated and said, "I'm upset because you shouldn't be upset." It's a great way of putting it. That sums up this past 30 minutes of audio, I think. Thank you for the donation. So they never talk again. What did you guys think of the call? Oh wait, hold on, there's more.
What?
Will you please stop hanging up?
But
No.
ooh, Blue Boy, I think my favorite line's coming up.
Okay.
Listen, I love you.
Okay, here we
That's
go.
all I care about is me and you.
Yeah.
I don't have any.
Not to interrupt Lauren, I'll backtrack so you can get his full thought, but he clearly only cares about her and him because he has bitched for 30 fucking minutes about her not liking someone, and it has no effect on their relationship, you know?
Well, because he only cares about her and him, she also needs to put in that same amount of effort. She can't care about anyone else.
Yeah, what was the
Like
wording?
Will.
The wording we used earlier? Concentrate. And she's not concentrating on that enough. Alright.
Listen, I love you. That's all I care about is me and you. I don't have any business knowing anybody else's business.
50 minutes and I've been grilled the majority of it.
I don't have any business knowing anybody else's business but mine and yours.
That's good for
It's
you.
not a concern to me.
And your actions are the disgusting one.
Nobody else's business is any concern of mine except for mine and yours.
What does that have to do with anything?
Because you're the one that I want to be with.
What
Not
does that
anybody
have
else.
to do with anything?
Jamie,
I wonder
You
if
wanna
Winnie can
marry-
take all of Lavender. I just might have to find out. I know she'll want me to fuck her with the penis pouch on at least once to try it out.
holy fucking Christ, you just gotta keep reading it so that everybody can hear it, right? That way everybody can come back to me and say shit.
I find that part very interesting.
Who else is there?
Will, Maggie, Joe. But it's
He
funny
thinks they're
how...
all sitting around listening to this.
Right, they're all like in a circle on the floor talking and listening to this. But I find it funny that that's what he's worried about, because he doesn't want everyone to hear what a piece of shit he was. Because he knows he was, you know?
Yeah.
And if they hear it, then they're going to hate him again. Like they don't already. I guess because Will was being nice to him, but...
Oh, but you can grill me.
You grill me too, Jamie. You can't say you don't, because you do.
Oh, God.
She'd love to feel the real size of my cock inside of her. She's wanted it for years.
Just gotta go through the whole thing, huh?
Yeah, God forbid you get called out on the shit you
As for
said.
her living with me, fuck that. She can play with her shit in California. I'll just fuck her then send her back.
What do you got, Lauren?
That's what we were going to do.
Agreed, Dragon Race.
No, Jamie, stop putting shit on me like that. I don't know why you think you gotta read the whole fucking thing so that everybody can hear it.
You're the motherfucker that said it's what they were going to do.
You said
keep
all that
everybody-
stuff you said was stuff we were going to do.
Can't keep things between me and you.
No one else is there, buddy.
That's just impossible.
It's coming up.
I didn't put words in your mouth. It's words you said.
It's shit that you read, that you know that I already read, that you know you don't have to read out loud so that everybody can hear it. But you gotta do it so that everybody can hear it.
What's wrong with everyone hearing it, Lauren?
You think I'm stupid to it.
But
Right.
you said it was stuff we were going to do.
Oh, he's mad. That cough.
No, Jamie, it's not stuff we were going to do.
Oh. But you said.
Is that what
I
you're
forgot
worried
about it.
about? That someone
I
would hear
forgot
it,
about
what you
it.
said?
No, well, what concerns me is that you do this all the time because so that they can hear that everything that's going on. So that they can hear everything that's going on between me and you. Because remember, paper thin walls. Goodbye.
Paper thin wolf, goodbye.
Oh, man, I was quoting that for weeks. Just paper thin walls. Goodbye. I know it's not.
The quickest goodbye.
Yeah. I know it's the greatest line in Lornography, but man, that one is in my
Can we
favorites.
play that part again?
So that they can hear everything that's going on between me and you. Because remember, paper thin walls. Goodbye.
Just mid-sentence.
Paper thin walls. Goodbye.
So that they can hear everything that's going on between me and you. Because remember, paper thin walls. Goodbye.
I don't know why that one is just all timer for me. Paper thin walls. Goodbye. All right. They never spoke again. George Glass.
Damn.
All right.
Hello.
I just want you to know something.
Sorry, hold on. Someone wants me to run it. Tony wants me to run it back 3 times. Hold on, one more.
So that they can hear everything that's going on between me and you. Because remember, paper thin walls. Goodbye.
Man.
So that they can hear everything that's going on between me and you. Because remember, paper thin walls. Goodbye.
I like the whole atmosphere, the clapping, the... Oh, wait!
So that they can hear everything that's going on,
Yeah.
between me and you. Because remember, paper thin walls, goodbye.
Paper Thin Walls Goodbye is a good song title. Weird versions is around. Alright, back to this. Back to the show.
Hello?
Alright, is this hello?
I just want you to know something.
Oh, there was flight.
What, Jamie?
Paper Thin Walls Goodbye. Alright, there's a big gap of time because Jamie's typing.
You created this, you broke up with me, and you won't blame me for that. You won't blame your actions on me.
Got him.
I don't want to be broken up from you.
Oh.
I want all those problems that we've had to be completely gone.
I think Jamie's crying.
But I don't want Will in our stuff. I don't want Maggie Joe in our stuff. I don't want to be broken up with you. I love you, Jamie. But I don't want Will in our stuff anymore, and Maggie Joe, and I don't want you in theirs. There's no reason for it.
No,
You and I should be concentrating on you and I. And that's it.
You're blaming me.
I'm not blaming you. I'm done blaming. I just want us to start now and start fresh. Start enjoying each other
You
again.
don't like my brussy juice.
Jamie, the only place I dumped your brussy juice was down my throat and down my eggs and then down my throat.
It's ironic that you say you love being on camera and doing movies, but you sure do have an issue
Stop,
with sending me
Jamie.
pics of you.
Look.
I've had a real problem with that the whole time. I don't know who the woman is in the posters I have, but she is pretty hot, so I think I'll keep the posters up. At least they fill some empty spaces on the walls.
Well, you are pretty fucking hot.
Fuck you.
Down my eggs and down my throat.
Stop, Jamie.
Down.
He put the brussy juice on his scrambled eggs,
and
took a picture of it, and then he ate it.
down his
Of all the foods that you can imagine putting that nasty liquid in or on,
eggs.
why the fuck on earth would you choose scrambled eggs?
That's a good question. You know, he doesn't have many options, I guess, but maybe sausage, biscuit, and gravy.
Put it in your coffee. I don't know. You don't have to. Scrambled eggs is like that's the last thing I would think to put like mystery liquid I got in the mail on.
I like the way you put it too. It's like the only place it went down is my throat, and then all my eggs, and then down my throat. Yeah.
Like if you think it's really like vaginal fluids, put it on your eggs.
Yeah. I don't know if you remember this, but a lot of the times, Lorne would say that his breakfast when she was there was that she was gonna lay on the table and he was gonna have her for breakfast. Do you remember that?
Oh, I do remember that.
That
How hot.
Yeah. And he literally means like that somehow eating pussy is gonna fill him up or something.
I don't know. I remember one time, I can't remember if it was Casey or Jamie, where he said he was going to eat watermelon like off her pussy or something like that.
Yeah, he's always talking about putting shit on their pussies and eating it. It's very weird.
Why? Yeah, put watermelon on her vagina, you fucking...
Someone said, out there Lou says, sprinkle it on a salad.
Yeah, anything. Mix it with something that's also liquid.
I do believe, and I could be getting the quote wrong, so don't quote me on this, but I believe one time he said about Jamie on the table, he said, that is a meal I would not skip on, or something like that, or I would not miss out on.
And he told Casey he didn't drink it. I think he just says that, I think, because it's embarrassing to say you drink, because it's after the fact that he learned it wasn't what he thought it was.
Definitely.
So, of course, he's just trying to save face by saying, no, I never drink it.
No,
we heard him drink it, and we have pictures of him drinking it.
Yeah, he gargles the shit. It's really gross.
Yeah.
And you can hear him struggling with it after he swallowed it. So. Alright, so they never talked again, right? Alright.
Never again.
Why are you rehashing the whole thing? Can we get past it? We both hurt each other. We're both sorry about hurting each other. We don't want to hurt each other. We don't want to hurt each other. Let's forget everything that happened. Well, Jamie, there can be no more of dragging Will into it and dragging Maggie Jo into it.
I'm not hurt, I'm mad.
I'm hurt about it, and I'm mad. I'm mad at the thought of it, and I'm sorry for what I did.
Here's a question.
Just skip to the question. Oh, real quick. Joey donated and said, Lauren knows nothing about food. This is the same guy who ate a vegan meal and washed it down with a glass of milk. That's a good
I
point.
didn't even put that together.
Yeah, that's
Just said
funny.
it. That's pretty funny.
That is pretty funny. Maybe it was almond milk. Maybe he thought you were gluten intolerant.
Oh, I
Thanks,
just
Joey.
hate the. I get like a tickle in my throat just thinking about drinking a glass of milk.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why. I just don't like milk. Is so gross to me.
Oh, that would put me out for a day. I couldn't do it.
I have to answer every question you have about what I did, and you keep asking after I answers and told me I'm wrong. But when your actions are brought up, all I get is I'm sorry, move on. You made me do it.
That's not what you did. That's not. You don't answer every question I have, Jamie. You know you
That's
don't.
exactly what you did.
You go around questions that I have.
Okay. Audience survey: 1 yes, 2 no. Did Jamie answer why she didn't like her? Did she answer his question? Yes or no? I'll say yes because she said that it was an answer he couldn't accept. But I mean, fucking hell, we're back to it again.
And I answered your questions. And I am sorry that I did it.
Point, dipshit.
No, I did not. If you let me finish,
Yes, you did.
I am sorry for what I did. I shouldn't have done that.
Not good enough.
It doesn't matter what I say. It's not going to be good enough. I did it. It was a terrible thing. It was a terrible thing to do. There were terrible things to say.
We're close to an apology.
I can't go back and change that.
And you
I already did it.
slate.
I want us both to have a clean slate and start out fresh and just concentrate on us. That's what I want.
No internet, guys.
You don't get one. Not this time. Not
Ooh.
after that.
Oh. Jason, the reason that he cares so much about Will's relationship is because
Jamie, we've got to stop dragging Will.
okay, he's gonna talk about Will again. Is because if Will doesn't have a girlfriend, he's a threat, and he's always around, and he doesn't want that. So he needs Will to be dating someone. That's my hunch on the thing. Blue Boy, I don't know if you have a different opinion on that.
No, that's why I assumed he cares so much about Will's relationship working. It's because it takes Will away from Jamie.
Yep. All right, let's hear him talk about Will again.
Jamie, we've got to stop dragging Will and Maggie Jo into
Question
our
didn't
stuff.
I answer tonight?
You didn't answer why you're so
Yes, I
infatuated with Will.
Oh.
You didn't answer why you're so infatuated
You
with
didn't
Will.
ask
So
that.
Infatuated.
you didn't answer why you're so infatuated
You
with
didn't
Will.
ask
So
that.
That might be a pay-per-view name. Infatuated.
or why you're so think you
I'm
need to be so involved in his stuff.
I'm not.
Okay, so you want Will to be happy, right?
Those are answers, by the way.
You're just friends with Will, right? And you want him to be happy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, he is happy. Why are you trying to ruin it? I know for a fact he is happy.
How does that involve you exactly?
Jamie, he talks to me.
More importantly,
He wanted advice from me last night.
What the fuck
Will-
does this have to do with you?
Will is very fucking happy.
Cool
What the
Canopy,
fuck
man. I
does
don't
this
think I've
have
seen
to
him
do with
before.
you?
No, yeah. I think he debuted last show, but
Because I'm Will's
I didn't
friend
really have one
too.
match.
Supposed to be your boyfriend, but you're treating Will more like he's your boyfriend than a friend,
It's Canopy Man.
and that's where it's fucked me up.
Oh god.
Do you understand that this is in
Break
no
up
way
with her.
comparable to what you did, right?
Oh, I understand that. I'm not trying to take away responsibility for that,
Then why do you keep comparing them?
because you told me that you answered your questions. You asked me what question did you not answer. So there we are.
I answered all them.
Okay. So what's up with Will?
Oh my god.
The way you act towards Will, what's up with that?
I answered this, you fucking moron.
No, you did not.
No, you did
You
not.
said you
Yes,
were
I
a
did.
friend. You
That's
said
an
you were
answer.
a friend.
That's an
you
answer.
were his friend. And you said you want to see your friend happy.
Canopy Man is yoked.
I'm telling you
That's
for a
the answer, you
fact,
fucking dipshit.
I am telling you for a fact that he is very happy.
So what?
He is very happy being with her.
Oh dear god.
You just answered
So then,
the
what is
question
the
you
problem
just asked.
then?
Yeah, exactly, Blue Boy.
Because I mean, if she doesn't like Terabelle but Will's happy, I mean, I don't understand what that has to do with.
He wants an answer, a
You know-
specific answer, and he just keeps rewording stuff until he gets what he wants. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know what he wants her to say.
I think he wants her to say that she's jealous of Terabelle and likes Will or something. That's what he wants.
But he doesn't want to hear that.
He doesn't, but that's what he wants to. He wants to hear it in the sense that he would be right, and he would have some. He was right to be worried and say all those disgusting things to her, right?
Okay.
But at the same time, he doesn't want to hear it because then he's right. If that makes sense.
That's what I'm confused about. Where it's like, what do you want her to do? If she, I don't get it. I really don't understand why this is even an argument that's
know.
been going on for now,
I'm telling you.
you know, a week.
Okay, here's another reason. Like, this is all headcanon here, but so she admits that the thing happened because of what Lauren wanted, right? So she's jealous and she's jealous and she's in love with Will, right?
Mm.
So now he will then grill her for like an hour, saying that she's in love with Will. I fucking knew it. I knew it the whole time, and da da da, and you weren't being fair to me. And now he has reason to have gone off on her, and he can now hold this over her head, like she would hold these texts over his head. And now they have to both let it go, start over, and no one can bring up those things, even though he will. Does that make sense?
Yeah, kind of. I just don't understand. Like, the answer he wants is the answer she's giving him.
Yeah.
So I don't understand why he's fighting her on it.
Yeah. Let the herd out, as Octopushy said.
Because he doesn't want her to. Like, I just feel like he doesn't want to hear that she loves Will or wants to be with Will.
No, he doesn't want to hear it, but he does at the same time. It's weird. Like, it's not the answer he it's not the answer it should be, but it's the answer he believes it is. Someone's saying he fears that, so he wants to hear it. Something like that.
But it's weird because he's usually good at, like, making things up in his head to make the relationship seem better than it is.
Mm-hmm.
And in this case, he's not doing that. Like, he's, like, actively... Like,
Yeah.
he's realizing there's something that can break them up.
Right. But that's the thing, is he broke them up, and then this would be reason for him to break up with her, so then they both have something they should be letting go of and be back together.
Gotcha. When you put it that way, it kind of makes sense in
Yeah.
a really retarded way.
Yeah, but this is how his brain works, I guarantee it. Like, it'll be like, now you gotta like Will's girlfriend, and you gotta stop this bullshit, and I won't text you those things anymore. We're together. Like, that's what it'll be. After grilling her for an hour about being in love with Will and getting away from him. Something like that. Something like that.
You just answered the question you just asked, so how did I not answer it?
I'm asking you, why is it that you want him to be happy, but you're trying to take away his happiness?
That's not what you asked at all, and it's a stupid question.
Holy fuck, enjoy your life, fuckface, you didn't ask that.
It's the same question, Jamie.
No, it isn't! Holy fuck, dude. He needs conflictions? Yeah, definitely. I think he grew up in that, and that's what he thinks a healthy relationship looks like.
And why would you tell me to enjoy my life? Why would you tell me enjoy my life? Why would you tell me enjoy my life, Jamie?
What'd you say, Blue Boy? Sorry.
I wonder why she would tell him to enjoy his life, because it's been 2 hours of this and it's gotten literally nowhere.
It's gone nowhere. We're in the same place they started a week ago.
Yeah, prior to them breaking up, it's the same shit.
And why would you tell me enjoy my life? Why would you tell me enjoy my life? Why would you tell me enjoy my life, Jamie? Because Will's happy? Because I just told you that Will's happy?
Oh my god.
That is fucked up.
You made that up in your head just now.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, that's it. It's just like, that's fucked up. It's like, but you're the one who said that, not her.
Yeah, she didn't say that. She didn't say that. And now it's like, oh, you're fucked up for saying that, Jamie. It's paper thin walls. Goodbye. I'm gonna lose my mind listening to this again. Imagine having to deal with this in real time, guys. I'm just saying, it's.
You need to get a fucking grip on the way you feel about Will. You need to get a grip on the way you feel about Will. Because you're putting me through fucking hell with it.
You're broken up.
My God. Paper thin walls. Goodbye. Well, that was the end of the call. We went a little over the time I thought we would have, but Blue Boy, what'd you think of that?
It was really frustrating.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Fair enough. Yep. I found it interesting. One of my new favorites is in there. Paper thin walls. Goodbye.
Yeah, there were some good little quotes in there.
Yeah, definitely some.
But for the most part, it's just like, dude, the whole point of that call was to like try to win her back.
Mm-hmm.
And it didn't even, like, 2 minutes of him doing the, like, I'm sorry, I love you, and then it was just an hour and a half of him grilling her about the same shit that he was grilling her about prior to him breaking up.
Right. It's Gigi in the leather jacket. He grilled her for an answer that she gave, and an answer he repeated, and then when he realized he repeated the answer and had one, it was like, my question was, why are you trying to take his happiness away? That's not what you said.
I can't even remember how this how this ended, because obviously this conversation eventually ends.
I don't
remember how it happens.
They did not talk again this day. Now, I believe this conversation, let me go check the times, but I believe this conversation ended at like 1 in the morning. Give me a second. Give me a second to find it. Hold, please. What is this, the 7th?
I did tell him Doopy's fashion consultant.
Yeah, this call took place, the last call at that last hang-up took place around 12:34 a.m.
That's when he hung up?
Yeah.
You said?
Sorry, 1:34 a.m. Sorry.
I'm sure there were texts after that, right?
Which is weird because this call started at midnight, 12:30 his time, I think. Yeah.
That was only an hour?
Yeah, that was only an hour. I know. It's because we stopped
Good
a lot and
Lord.
talked.
I thought we've been doing this all night.
Yeah. I hope everyone here enjoyed the call. I know it's frustrating, but I feel like when people say this is, I talk, this is a lot of it. It's just this repetitive. I mean, I guess technically the robot could have just not put up with it and just said, "Oh, you're right, Lauren," but then
It was frustrating, but in a good way.
Yeah. Monton, Jim's gonna get a rematch at some point. I just don't know when. Jamie hung up most of tonight, so I hope you all enjoyed. There's actually, Blueberry, you might want to watch this. There's a video I'll play for y'all. I had worked on a new episode of 87 Wrestling ages ago, and I never finished it, so obviously now with the upgrade I'm not going to, but I guess you guys could enjoy a little segment of it if I can find the keys. I'm trying to find this. Where are you? Oh man, I'm not gonna be able to find it now. Paper thin walls, goodbye. One second, guys, I gotta look for it. But yes, if you didn't have fun, hopefully the next one's better for you. Xavier, I'll try and get you in there. Paper thin walls, goodbye, Ramona. Blueberry, you gonna be anywhere this week?
Yeah, on Wes's stream tomorrow. And then I think the day after that, we're doing a Sika stream for anyone who's interested in that stuff. So I'll be on for the next couple of days.
Your machine. Where is it? Where the hell
I know.
is this freaking video? Oh my god. Sorry guys, I'm still looking. It's taking forever to load here. There it is. Okay. Look at this. Hot fire here.
Shut the fuck up.
Hello, everybody. I thought I would write another poem. We're going to call this one.
Crowd falls deathly silent.
Reality. The day is bright, the sky is blue. Your dreams are near, and I believe in you. You can do as you wish and act as you please. For those who are negative, you'll never affect me. I do feel sorry for your ignorance within. To be so sour, it should be a sin. To those that stay positive and take life like a breeze, I'll let you know now, you'll always be a friend to me. So whether you're high on life or feeling down and out, I wish you all the best, and I believe in you with no doubt. For those of you that troll and mock me through and through, I hope you're prepared for the day when I start mocking you.
And no one knew the beauty that lay within her.
They're having a
And none
poetry
ever
slam.
tried to find the magic that was very deep within her heart, waiting to be awakened. And that was the one
Keeps
that
him writing
happened to be
poetry.
walking through the forest, and happened upon the sleeping princess. And I kissed her. But I had been blind also, not knowing what the seed would grow into. I was astounded as from the plain exterior a beautiful flower grew. None had ever approached her with romantic intent, and indeed, she herself had no idea of all the treasure she had to offer. A love bright as the sun, just as warm and life-giving. And as the seed was planted in the soil of faith
God,
and watered
it's
by
all
affection, it grew. And the shy, modest girl became the stunning blossom that is now before me. Sexy,
Yeah.
affectionate, warm, woman. And her love is the light that guides me, gives me hope and strength, the North Star.
Take on me, take me on, I'll be gone ahead and take it in, 87.
All I want to do is love you. All I want to do is hold you in my arms.
You fucking cheater!
Let me begin by saying, I'm smarter than you, I'm better looking than you, I have bluer eyes than you, I'm funnier than you, I'm a better writer, singer, songwriter, guitarist, human being.
Shut up, you fucking scrawny bitch! You fucking cheat!
Well, there you go, guys. No. Still on the editing table. Blue White, what'd you think about that one?
I love it. I like this style a lot.
It's going to turn into a 2 out of 3 match. The poems, then the song. Lauren's upset he's cheating because he had a guitar in the background and Lauren was a cappella. Alright, gang. I have nothing else. I will probably not be back on until next Sunday. Again, hope you enjoyed, and if not, maybe next time. Thank you all for spending your Sundays with us. You got any catchphrases you want to say, Blue Boy?
No. Not doing them tonight.
Wow. What about ever again?
Never again. Not doing a single one.
Whoa! Can you dig it? Alright, guys. Thanks again. We'll see you next Sunday for I don't know what. Have a good night. Stay safe. All I want to do is hold you.
Bye.
Oh, you know what we could close out with? Let's close out with something completely different, actually. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Let's put a whole wrench in it. I was ready to go and everything. I'm gonna go back to Lauren dancing for this one. Here we go. Good closer, Blue Boy.
Yes, I love this fucking video. That's all the most cliche shots ever.
Down for that.
Don't forget me.
I'll never forget what you have said.
Don't forget about me.
Are you still down? Because I need to know. So much changes in life. And my luck, it ebbs and flows.
And who knows what a future holds on the parts between the sea and land, where grains of sand trickle through my fingers, and what you've said lingers.
And I need a friend like you so bad, to share my happinesses, and to be there when I'm sad.
To hold you in my arms, and silence about the tears that we shed.
Don't think that because we don't always talk, that you ain't in my thoughts. Or that I don't worry when you tell me things ain't so hot.
Stop the world from turning, and let me last in this moment and the memory of you, before it will vanish and reality comes true.
Are you down for that?
Don't forget me.
I'll never forget what you have said.
Don't forget about me.
And you've made me happy so many times in the past. And I hope to see your feelings for me last. Started as enemies, but then became real tight. Guess our souls saw kinship hidden from our sight. I wish you love, happiness, success. You deserve it. You are a good, loving person. I've observed it.
I care for you, probably like no other one will do. And I will always build you up. And it will always be me and you against all odds.
And if I ever get to meet you for real, be forewarned. I'll hug you so tight, talk all night till the early morn. And I'll try to find time for you when next I see you. If I seem uninterested, I'm just busy. I still need you.
fuck, there's still
Don't forget me.
I'll never forget what you have said.
Oh, sorry, 4 minutes.
And in another dimension, there is still one me and one you. And I want to think that these two made it all come true. Are you still down for that?
Don't forget me.
I still remember every word you've said.
Don't forget me.
And I love you because I know I see a side of you few others get to see. And your true beauty has dazzled me. You always cared for me.
I showed you the real me.
What?
Fearless,
Sorry,
down to the bones and naked. And
Like,
even
she
though
has like
I
a,
know
he's
I
doing like
can't
a
have you,
like a voice
I will
for this, and he's just
always
like
be
talking
a friend for you.
all normal and
I'm
stupid.
not going
You know
to
what I mean?
fake
Yeah, like,
it.
it's not even a song, it's just like
Don't
reading
forget
a book.
me.
Yeah.
It's gold, Jerry.
Don't forget me.
Be strong, face those odds, even when others let you down. You know some of my struggle, but I'm still around.
Stop.
Sometimes I feel loved by so many, more friends than I can count. But to ignore you from my life, I could never count you out.
I still remember every word you've said.
And I'm never afraid to expose my fears, weaknesses to you. Bravado, I'd never fake it, because I know I can trust you. And what we have is sacred.
I still remember every word you've said.
This just keeps going.
Don't forget me.
You are the most amazing person that I have never, ever met. And whatever we have, there is nothing to regret.
Are you not hearing yourself?
Don't forget me.
You see the strength in me when all I feel is weak. Tell me I'm handsome when I feel like I'm a creep.
I wish you would see more than
It's like someone
just
got a
a
bunch of
friend
Hallmark
in
cards
me.
and then
But if
took
that
a
is
beat
all
to it,
that you
yeah.
can give, I'll gladly take it. 'Cause in a world without you, I wouldn't make it.
You know what? I think I'm just gonna just end it now. Not even let the song finish. How about that?
And when all is said and done, I will admit to it.
How
It
much
is
longer
true.
is it?
We're
I'm
in the
proud
last
to
minute.
have you
There's
as a
still
friend.
whole full minute of this shit.
We can do a
And
minute.
sometimes the
I don't
most
wanna do it.
dangerous animal becomes the
Butterfly
butterfly
in your stomach.
in your stomach. And you realize reality. It's true.
And I am lucky. I love you.
The beat is good. This abomination.
What is it
I
in
will
my mouth?
never be with you.
Alright.
How did he get this woman to agree to this?
That's a great question. One that we will probably never find out, you know? This is not based. Alright, well. Way to take a stream and ruin it, am I right, guys?